Trunks, and you're listening to Chibino Podcast.
Protect them all!
Oh my god!
Wait, explosion! Better gun! Dynamite!
Strong.
I'm stronger!
And what is up, peeps? It is time for another episode of Chibino Podcast. You got me, David the Smash Fan.
Mr.
Miles, your tech guy.
And Boricua Senpai.
And we do have Japoran who's going to be here just, I don't know when.
Later.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see when he comes.
Yeah, such a smooth intro without him. No offense, Japorian, but
I think offense will be taken from him, but it's okay. It's expected.
We'll just have Yoshi in his place for now.
There you go.
There you go.
Much better.
Much better.
When I ask him his opinion, he'll just say, Yoshi.
More attractive,
I
too.
agree, yeah. I mean, I could put a broom on that. That's more attractive than Paul.
Oh, wow.
And I'm sure his wife would agree.
Zingers. God, I hope not.
Hey, she's brutally honest, man. I'll just tell you that much. That's good.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Anyway.
Needs that.
Yeah. Anyway, if this is your first time watching Chibino Podcast, welcome. And congratulations, you hit the jackpot. We're just a bunch of friends talking about anime, movies, video games, just anything that tickles our fancy. We say that we talk about books, but that's happened once, and that didn't go very well.
Does comic books count?
Comic book count, but not when I was referring to this book.
Harry Potter count? I don't know.
Yeah, they count.
I'm trying, okay?
No, it's all
Trying
good.
to keep her validity here.
So before we begin any of our stuff, like we did miss a lot, but just kind of want to know what's been going on with everyone's lives. What's been
I got a job, so I've been working, so that's awesome. Finally, the 7-month no work spell is over, so working, doing that, and just getting back into playing the guitar more, and just enjoying that, and yeah, that's about it.
I want to see if this is the correct sound effect.
Who are them bitches?
No, that was the wrong one.
I mean, it's awesome anyway.
No.
Wait. I need to find it.
Ew.
Nope. That one. There we go.
Orange one is key.
Orange one is
You know what
key.
you need to do is put little stickers.
No, you know what you need to
Oh,
do?
so you know
is
which one is
when we
what.
bought this thing, it came with like a little cardboard cutout of those buttons, and you could write on them on the cardboard cutout of what each one is.
Still think stickers would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll do something.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, cool job. I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for you,
For-
dude. It's been a
for my
long
brother,
time. We've
yeah.
been waiting.
Yeah.
You got a new haircut.
Yeah.
Looking fly.
Looking fly for a
Yeah.
brown guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't happen too often. But anyway, I'm just talking about us brown guys in general.
No, me.
Just Diego.
I didn't say that. Anyway, Miles, what about you?
I got a promotion, so just been working a lot on a project. Anime wise, I've watched some of the Boruto Kai. It's still ass. Other than that, not really too much. Just trying to stay alive mountain biking. So been getting into that for the season. So that's about for me.
Nice.
Did you almost no? I don't think it was you, but didn't you have a terrible fall in Washington, Oregon?
I did.
I always think you fell off the mountain, but I don't think you did.
I did.
Okay, never mind.
I went head over handle, couple of flips, tore the t-shirt. It was great.
I know we don't talk about race here much, but that's like a totally like white boy thing to do.
Yeah, and it's funny too because my brown friend Jose was there, and he's like, "Miles, don't go and do the next jump. I'm telling you, let Eric do it. Just stay here with me. You'll be safe. You're good." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna fucking send it." And he's like, "Bro, it's safer here by the brown people. Just don't do it." I'm like,
Don't
"Nope,
do
I'm gonna
it."
go in." And then I go over and I see him, and he's limping. He already gets. He's like, "Ah, fuck!" And he just starts limping. He's walking in. "Bro, are you okay? I fucking told you." And he's helping me up. It was great. It was a fun day. He got me up on my feet, walked me over, and then Eric's just kind of like, "What happened?" Like, "I don't know. I fell." I'm like, "I don't know." And then Jose is
like-
just shaking his head. He's like, "I told you."
Eric's
Yeah, it
like,
was fun.
I was like, I was fine. Like, shut up, Eric.
And then Eric said, "Want to do it again?" And then Jose just stared at Eric really intensely. He's like, "Okay." It was good. That's how you learn.
Once was enough. I think when I've been around some of my whitey friends, I'll call them my white friends. They couldn't do stupid stuff, and now that I think about it, I'm like, man, that was so dumb. Like, I think the worst thing, well, not the worst. I have like top 3 worst things that we've done. But the thing that I remember that I almost got really, really injured was it was wintertime and it had just snowed, and they're like, hey, I have a sled, like let's pull you in the back of the truck like with a rope. And
Hell
just go.
yeah.
So I was like, okay, fun.
Sorry, that
so we
sounds
start
awesome.
going, it's like, oh, it's fun, and then he takes a sharp turn and I'm like, oh crap, and I kept sliding and moving like a little pendulum, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna hit this truck. I was like, I'm gonna die. So I let go, so I went shooting past the truck, but then I almost hit another car. Like I would have like hit.
So you were like
bad.
you were like Clark Griswold. Later, dudes, let her rip. Pooh.
Yeah, but I was like, oh my gosh, and I got close to the tires, like, and I slowed down. I was like, and they're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. It's like, you want to go again? Fudge, no, I don't want to go again.
I would have.
I almost killed myself.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
I used to hang on the back with skateboards doing it.
We also made what they call sparkler bombs, and almost like caught an entire forest on fire. But that's a whole other thing. I'm not even tell you where it happened because I'm not admitting that it happened. It just Anyway, what about you? What about you, Boricua Senpai? What you been up to?
First, congrats to Mr. for the job, and congrats to Miles for the promotion.
Thank you.
Yeah. I've been slowly but watching One Piece, and I finally found the arc that I think is gonna... I'm not like, oh, I'm in love with One Piece yet, but I'm like, I get it now. Like, okay, this is why people like it. It has the potential. I think it dragged its feet until this arc. I know there's other opinions. I'll keep them to myself for now, but that can be another discussion. I've been unhappy with The Boys season finale. I've been not season finale, the final season. I've been unhappy with so far.
I need to catch up.
Daredevil Born Again, much better than season 1, but still I've some things to be desired, some things I don't care for, but overall much better. And then Invincible season 4 has been much better than... I think it's the best season of the 4 that are currently out. So I really, really enjoyed Invincible. I enjoyed Born Again, and then sadly, The Boys has just taken a massive proverbial shit.
Wow.
I
don't
need
think
to
it's
get
proverbial.
back to watching One Piece. I need to get back to finishing Resident Evil 2. I'm playing the remastered version.
Oh, can I ask where you're at in that, by the way?
I just got out of the police station, and I'm in the underground parking garage. I think is where or whatever it's at. Like
You doing
Yeah.
Leon or Claire right now?
it's Leon. It started me off as Leon.
Okay, cool. So you could do Claire afterwards.
Noise.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And it's not my style of game overall. I do enjoy that it's different. I enjoy some of the puzzle aspects. It's a survival horror, and I'm more of a when I game, I want like immediate progression of stuff because I don't want to game too long in games like this. But I get it. I understand why it's a beloved game. It's pretty cool. So when I finish it, I'll
Good for you for
report back
trying
on
it.
it.
Yeah, good for you for trying. I know it's not your genre, so good for you.
Yeah. My girlfriend and I were creating myself like a gaming corner space so that when I'm over there, I can hop on a game with you guys and she can join as well on some games or whatever.
Nice.
So
That's
I've
awesome.
dusted off some of the collectibles that I have, some of the things that I've made. So like I have my corner that I'm decorating, and then lastly, as far as like collectibles, I haven't bought shoes in probably almost 4 years. And I decided to pull the trigger on the Marvel vs. Capcom collectible edition of ASICS. That was a brand called Kith, and it's a double shoe feature. So it's a pair of Iron Mans that are like almost fully red, and a pair of Mega Mans that are fully like blue. So
Oh,
I was
that's
pretty
cool.
happy
Ooh,
with
that's
that.
sick.
I need to
Yeah,
get some
and
shoes.
I'll have to show you guys the boxes because it's like a full collectible kit. It's not like a simple. I really like the attention to detail of the boxes, and like it showed a lot of cool things.
Is the
So,
red like Zero's boots or?
the red is Iron Man. So Iron Man.
Oh,
but,
I
like the
missed
red
that part.
that's
I'm
in the
sorry.
video game, like
Yeah.
the pixelated, almost like a very rich red orange is
Yeah.
the red.
It's like
And then,
that
of course,
hot rod
Mega Man
red.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
So I don't know. It's been a while since I've gotten some sort of like a tire or something for that. So I
Good for you,
I wanted
Will.
to pull the trigger. It's been a while. It was a good price point for my liking. So
Hey, I agree.
That's
I
it.
agree with you. I need to do that too. I need to get some new shoes.
yeah, it's been years, and I've gotten rid of so many that I'm like, you know what? Let me get 2 pairs, and it came in a bundle. So
It's been like a year and a half for me for shoes, I think. So I do need to get some new shoes.
Should've been like, give me 5.
yeah. it didn't come with the comic, which the seller was very, very clear about. Like completely new. The shoes are like unworn, new packaging. Well, it wasn't fully wrapped because again he took the comic out because I guess his son collects it. But he has an extra one that he is selling, so I might pull the trigger on that and just buy the comic to complete the whole set, but still undetermined.
That's good.
Nice.
Perfect. That's good. For me, I'm so a few things. We are getting ready to start a new Soul Link. So Javi or Shark King, we're gonna start doing that Gen 5, which is
black and white.
Black and white. Is it black and white?
I believe so. Yeah, that's fine.
Gen 6 is X and Y.
That's why. Yeah,
We're not doing Gen 4.
No, Gen 5.
We're not doing Gen 4 though.
I thought we were going in order because we've done
red and we've done red and blue. We've done gold and silver.
We'd have to communicate with this.
We've done ruby, sapphire, emerald. What's the fourth one then?
Fourth one is like Turtwig is the
Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, Diamond and Pearl. Are we going?
Platinum.
I think we're doing Platinum actually.
Platinum will be the better one.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't want to skip over 4 because I thought we were going to do all the gens.
Yeah, I think you're right. We're doing Gen 4. Because I was going to say Gen 5. I was like, I hate black and white.
No, but the thing is, it'd be more fun doing Gen 5 as a randomized Nuzlocke because then it unlocks all the Pokemon from Gen 5 back, back. So, like, you're not restricted to the BS that Gen 5 had where you only get 2 fire types. That is the starter and Ponyta.
But wouldn't that be the Brilliant or what's it called?
Brilliant Diamond?
Brilliant Diamond?
That's the Switch versions. We're talking about 3DS. And that's DS.
Oh, the Brilliant Diamond isn't the Switch. I thought that was
Brilliant
the 3DS.
Diamond.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Diamond and Pearl is what the original ones are called.
Right. I know, but didn't Brilliant Diamond have the updated ones?
No?
That's stupid.
No, it was not a good port, in my opinion.
Well, and to talk to your point, Mr. I agree with you. I want it to be randomized, and I think that for the sake of difficulty, I believe Shark King did say we would randomize it. So
yeah, I would like
that's
that.
The best
I think
way.
it'd be like I'm okay if I think it's more fun with the randomization because whatever happens, but I think 5 in general should be would be more beneficial for us because of just how bad they started Gen 5 with like the story and like the Pokemon you can get in that. So with the randomization, it's more fun that way for us and what I'm viewing it. But either way, I'm excited to try it out, to go back into doing this.
Yep, me too.
Yeah, and last thing on it, because I was talking with both Shark King and our friend Sparky Lemur, who always joins us. Mm-hmm. So there would be 5 of us, I believe, because Javi will also play.
I think so.
Shark King. And then Sparky Lemur, our friend, wants that. He feels always the end game in these games is too easy. So he asked Shark King to possibly make it more difficult somehow, like towards like the Elite 4 and all that stuff. So, and Shark King said yes. I guess I've only done it twice with you guys where it felt very easy at the end. Well, wrong. I feel like I've always gone in with the worst team and I've had the hardest time. Not a hard time, but the hardest. But either way, if we make it that far, that's going to be a stipulation to keep in mind that
I think what we should do, I think that just to make it quick, things that we should do is once, I think we did this before, but I think it wasn't working, so we should make sure it works, is once we get to a certain level, like level 40, all Pokemon that we're going to encounter level 40 and up, and like even gym leaders, trainers, and Elite Four, they're all going to be fully evolved Pokemon. And then I think when we go to the Elite Four, per trainer, you can only use like 2 potions.
Fudge that.
Yeah, no. Per trainer. Just because it's more fun.
We're not going to experience a Weedle or a Caterpie like when we're at gym.
Yeah, but it would be more fun though. Like, I know, but I would say just spam health potions.
I would say that just to kind of counteract that. Okay, when you see, first of all, Sparkle Lemur, he just breezes through it. I don't know what he does. He just gets through it. Not just like speeding it, but he's just super good. So I can understand his vision. He's like, man, this is too easy because he just has that luck. The difficulty comes in that all of us have to beat that. And some of us might not have good Pokemon. And there are people who I will name, Vaporeon, who only think about themselves and doesn't think about the rest of the team and what we have connected to whatever Pokemon that they want.
Yeah.
Which is why Boricua Senpai and I got screwed over in the Fire Red one, because you guys all had all these great Pokemon even though you think you didn't. And I know it wasn't Boricua, it was me and Shark King, and we were left with C tier.
So how about we do this? Let's talk about it later. But I have more ideas, but we'll be talking this too much, and you were already talking about saving time. So moving on.
I didn't say saving time. I'm just organizing time. It's different.
Tomato potato.
But anyway, but yeah, and then I'll be starting Requiem soon as well.
Oh,
So-
you haven't started that yet?
No, I haven't started it yet. Like I said, I wanted to stream that too. So I'm just trying to figure out all my scheduling and when I can do that. So, but anyway, all right, let's start with some new. Well, we have a few
Last week
to
too.
go over.
We're catching up last week.
Yeah. Well, these last week we're gonna go pretty fast.
Let's because everyone already
let's do
knows.
last week.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spider-Man Noir trailer came out.
I didn't like the color version. I like black and white, but it looks. Tell me if you think it.
I didn't see the trailer.
Okay, it seems very CW if you look at it.
It
To me,
does.
It felt like a
It
CW.
does.
Like the Flash?
Like the
Yeah.
production of it was like CW esque. If you watch,
Oh, this for a movie?
no, it's like a show on Amazon.
I mean, that fits.
But like it should be a little bit,
And
anyway.
you think it would be bigger budgeted, but it just doesn't.
I mean, if I think it looks worse when you're watching it in color. If it's black and white, it fits it super well. So it's not as what's the word?
Cheesy?
Like cheap or cheesy. Yeah, black and white makes it look better. But yeah, anyways, yeah,
Okay.
cool. I'm excited for it because I like Spider-Man Noir, so I'm excited to see this.
I totally forgot there was a trailer for that.
Yeah,
I mean, it hasn't been popping off the internet, so it tells you something.
Yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't have missed it if it was popping all off. Host, did you see it?
I did not. I'm not interested in watching
There
it, so
you
I
go.
won't even
There
watch
you
the
go.
trailer. So yeah.
Another quick one, really quickly. So apparently, Anthony Mackie made a movie
Oh yeah,
that
it's
was
like-
$150 million to make, and no one saw it. It's called
Oh, shit.
It's called Desert War, and it made like nothing.
Wow.
It is going to be one of the biggest box office flops of all time, not just of the year.
What was it called?
Of all time, Desert War.
Wow.
It was
I don't want him to fail. I'm not.
No,
laughing at that.
I don't think he will.
The
He's
idea
still
that-
good. It's just
This is why they had to bring back Chris Evans, and I'll leave it at that because I've spoken to that point ad nauseum.
And it
Even
was-
though that episode didn't air.
Oh, it sucked. I wish you could have gone that, but it got corrupted. It sucked. It was
What's it called?
Saudi
Desert War?
Desert War.
what's it on?
It was in theaters.
It was a theatrical release that
Yeah.
did so bad. That was the point. It was a $150 million budget.
Holy.
And they always account that you have to double that simply because of marketing to make back.
oh,
like, to
Desert
break even.
Warrior.
Oh, Desert
Yeah.
War. My bad.
Still haven't heard of it.
It also had Ben Kingsley in it, so it had some big names, but
Wow.
it was Saudi
I was like-
Saudi funded, and it just didn't make anything. So,
Interesting. I like Anthony Mackie, but I haven't heard of that movie.
and then we'll skip the last one that was on, but the Resident Evil teaser trailer came out. We saw it in theaters again. We'll talk about Mortal Kombat 2 later on, but when we see Mortal Kombat 2, I saw the trailer in theaters as well. So it's the same director who did
The
Weapons.
or weapons. I mean, yeah.
So you can kind of see his style
See
in
the
it.
vibe in it. Yeah.
We don't know where this is taking place. I think I don't think it's in Raccoon City. I don't.
a lot of how the zombies acted isn't even really Resident Evil, which is weird. So
Which is why, like, some of the complaints that people had on this
Yeah.
trailer was like, this doesn't. It looks like they're borrowing the name,
Yep.
but nothing of the
To
actual
bring people in.
Yeah,
I mean, it could be a random NPC. They'll probably have some little Raccoon City or Umbrella, symbols around maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I'm excited to watch it just based off the director, the cinematography. It looks great. However, as a Resident Evil fan, and I don't really know, but I am glad they're not doing like Leon, Claire, Chris. Every time they put them in the live action, it trips the fucking ass. Just leave those characters alone. Go do a random NPC, a survivor within the thing. Like, that's a better idea when it comes to leave the game universe for the amazing heroes. You don't fuck it up. It's like when you had like Goku to Dragon Ball Evolutions, which we don't talk about. I know that's a sin, but just leave those golden characters out of the live action and just focus on a random character. That's a better idea. But
Yeah.
other than that, it just seems like a weird horror film that's not really Resident Evil. We'll see. It just looks like a zombie film with some weird horror elements. But again, the director, that alone will get me to go
It
see it.
seemed more like Silent Hill-esque.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's what I was
if they
thinking
would have
too.
said like Silent Hill, then it would have been like, oh, this is Silent
It still
Hill.
doesn't. It's still not Silent Hill. It's Silent Hill S, but it's still not the
Yes, but
feel
not
of
Silent
Silent Hill.
Hill.
That's why
it'd be
it's
more-
just super.
The argument for being Silent Hill was
Yeah.
more like, oh, okay, I'll take that.
Like when he was running through the streets and you see the zombies just falling and just exploding. It really did remind you of his style of directing.
Honestly, with the big guy and everything, God, they could have just called it Left 4 Dead.
Yeah,
The boomers and
yeah,
stuff, you know.
whatever.
Add the witch.
Exactly.
That would actually be a fun movie.
It would. That was a good 4 minutes. Now we're gonna go to the actual next part of the first mini round of news. These ones are interesting. Okay, so I don't think everyone saw, because this isn't like super needed. But did everyone, or did most of you see the final new episode of My Hero Academia that came out last week?
Shit, that was last week?
Yes.
No, but I'm going to watch it tonight.
I did watch it because Japorion told me about it before I hopped on, because he wanted me to play Rivals. I'm like, well, I'm going to watch this first, and he said okay. So yes, I watched it.
Okay, so I mean, if you want to watch it, it's nothing like groundbreaking. It's not like they added something super new. They did add one thing, and this, for whatever reason, had the My Hero Academia fandom like collapse on itself, which is the funniest thing. Is that they officially in the episode they officially shipped or confirmed Ochaco and Deku being together, and some people lost their shiz on this. Like I had to go to Reddit to look at this. So it said people were so mad because they're like, how could they do this? Like, it was obvious that Ochaco is lesbian and that Deku had feelings for Bakugo. And they were saying like, there's no way. They say there's no way that this was so forced. That's what they were saying.
Deku falling in love with Bakugo?
Yeah, they're saying that was the actual relationship that they
for
needed.
the longest time. They've shipped like they've all been like
they.
Like the
weebs on the internet.
Yeah, the people on the internet, the My Hero Academia fans. Yeah, they've always been like, like Bakugo Midoriya or what's his name? The half ice, half fire guy again?
Todoroki?
Todoroki, Midoriya, and then Ochaco and
Since when is
Sue
Deku gay?
No, I'm just saying that's what they've been doing.
That's what they've been saying.
I don't see it. I don't get it.
They've been saying that, and they've been saying that Deku has always loved Bakugo.
Okay.
They pulled a J.K. Rowling in their own mind. Like,
That's some
The
furry
fandom,
mind
the
type
fandom
stuff.
is
Wow.
really stupid. Like they're really stupid. So yeah, just let
Anyway,
me
I'm
know.
not even wasting my brain cells on that.
I'll say this with not anything to do with that, but like it was funny. We were watching it and my brother's like, "Oh, don't skip the intro." I was like, "Brother, this intro." It's just
I
the
thought they
same
were gonna
music.
do
It's
something cooler.
nothing. And we wasted like a minute and a half watching a fucking nothing intro. I was like, he's like, "It would have been cool."
I like the
"Yeah,
song. It's not like the
I want
greatest.
to get
It's
to
not
watching the
great.
show. I don't want to watch the intro. I skip intros.
Well, anyway, at the end, so Horikoshi also made one more extra chapter called "I Am a Hero 2," which will focus on Eri. And so they actually announced that they're in production for this as well, which is so weird. Like they're making these like a huge event, or like it's now in production this episode. As again, it's not anything
What the hell?
huge. It's just another thing.
He's
to
just
add.
trying to wrap
I
the-
honestly think they should just be focused on Vigilantes. Because Vigilantes is great, and just kind of go with that one, because that one also like gives you great lore stuff before the events of My Hero.
I don't know. I'll watch the episode tonight, though. I didn't realize, but I'll watch it tonight.
And it came out the same day it came out. It came out dubbed as well. So
Yeah.
I'll just watch it dubbed then.
yeah, it's just cool because I was like, oh, surprising simuldub, good.
Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it
It's
tonight.
not like it was.
They did appeal to gooners. They made most all of the women because they're adults now. They made them very voluptuous. Like they developed even more, particularly in the derriere and the breast region.
The
I'm like,
derriere,
oh my gosh,
yeah.
whatever. Like, so they definitely tried appealing, which whatever. I do like the designs that they picked. I'm sure David, I assume, would agree. Like they changed the outfits and kind of like the style of each of the characters, and I actually really appreciated that.
Yeah, I did too. I am kind of dumbfounded that they just cross over Japorion Fudge, man.
Relax.
Oh my
you don't
God.
need to get mad. Just be nice.
No.
You can be nice. It's rude.
Nah. That was loud. Anyway, yeah, so that was it. Did you have any did you watch the episode Japorion?
Of the My Hero, because I didn't
My
realize
Hero
it was,
Academia,
I'm gonna
the
watch
more.
it tonight. I didn't realize it came out last week.
Oh yeah, I watched it.
Okay.
You might want to kind the little circle part that's right there. And no.
This.
Oh, I think that's fine right there.
That
That's
works.
fine.
Okay.
What up?
So anyway, we were just talking about how there was a weird split in the fandom, and the people were upset that they officially made Ochaco and Deku together, and they're like, "Oh no, but Ochaco was always lesbian, and Deku always loved Baku. They forced this." Yeah, I know.
I see. What do you want to tell you? Like my
I'm
thoughts?
not putting my brain cells in towards those people.
You don't have to put your brain cells in. I just thought it was funny.
I know because people complain all the time, no matter what you put in.
Well, that's
there.
some weird shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want to believe it,
I know.
into them, right? Sure. I think it was a good episode overall.
yeah.
There were some questionable things. The thing that I talked to Boriko Senpai about this. I don't know if he mentioned this already.
Probably did if you're talking about their figures.
No.
Okay, then never mind.
No. What I'm complaining is that they all get together. I don't want to spoil it for you.
No, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just not go into it. It's fine. He'll
I'll
watch
catch
it.
up. Sorry, I didn't know it came out last week.
That's all right.
It's all good.
Well, there's one part in the show that to me it was really you have to do this.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but
Of course they have to.
No, they didn't have to. They didn't have to.
I will say there's one part that like, it was is it when like
Okay, don't say
it doesn't
anything.
matter.
Just be
There's a
quiet.
part
It's okay.
that's like super unnecessary. Like you said, unnecessary. It was cool to watch, but it was completely unnecessary. I'm like,
No, it wasn't cool.
yeah, no, it was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, there's no reason for this to happen, but it was funny. Anyway,
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, okay, let's keep going on here. Just a quick thing. We had heard that obviously this was expected. Harry Potter is already renewed for season 2, and it looks like they're going to start in October
Recording in October for the Chamber of Secrets.
for the Chamber of Secrets. Yep.
Yay.
Oh wow! Who was surprised by that?
Actually, a lot of people, because now they don't have to complain about, hey, you're going to wait between seasons.
I think they
You
still
have to
will.
wait. Because,
HBO,
hey, our
I
biggest
wouldn't have
complaint
worried.
was like, hey,
No,
they're going to wait until the first season is over.
No,
before they announce the second one.
Oh, okay. If it was, then I wasn't expecting that. I knew they were going to announce it sooner. I was more. I think what I'm thinking of like people waiting for like the first season to be over to start the next season would be more on the Netflix side of things. One Piece. This was they have a ticking time bomb. These kids are going through puberty. They need to do this stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm
ASAP.
saying. Like, they had
Whereas if they're
ticking
already
time bomb.
adults and everything, it doesn't matter. You can just CGI them to look younger for the time
Yeah, they
being
gotta
until
keep
this.
them move
But
on.
these kids, his voice is gonna drop an octave and he's like, "My name's Harry Potter. How are you guys?"
And I think that, and I think right now it's very crucial that they capture some recording ahead of time,
Well, no,
like
I think
flashbacks and some other stuff.
Yes,
Right.
But I think it'd be good too. Like I liked that they were going through puberty in the second film, like when they were squeaking. I think that if they start squeaking for the Chamber of
I
Secrets,
hated it.
it's gonna be. But it's
I know it was
normal,
normal,
and
but I
I think
hated
it's just
it.
cool because it's like, oh, they're going.
There you go. It is a movie. They can do as many retakes until they get no squeak.
Show.
So just you're good, bro. Don't worry
That is
about
true.
it. Don't
You-
worry
you
about
have,
it.
like-
No, I don't
They
have
can
an
ad
issue
lib
with the
as well.
squeaks. I
It's
don't have
season
a-
one,
I don't
you have,
have
like-
an issue with the squeaks. I think it's good because
I didn't
seeing
like
them
it.
going through.
It's like your first movie, like, "Hi, my name is Harry Potter." The second was like, and the second was like, "Hello, who are you?" He sounded like, I was like, "Oh my gosh, Harry's dying." That's what you sound like.
Well, he will be a teenager. He will be
I
that.
enjoyed it. That was funny.
No, I think that's cool. Like, I mean, of course, we have got our complaints about Chamber of Secrets. I mean, the whole series, but
It's just
I know, it's gotta be the-
nostalgia. That's the problem.
well,
but,
not also nostalgia. Like, we talk about like the whole Snape thing controversy.
but
And
that's on. Look,
That's on
we
the
can,
studio.
we can keep complaining about it for here and then, but
They decided to bury that.
yeah,
That-
it's
Well,
whatever.
and
We
like
can't do anything about it. As
We're
long
just
as the
gonna
rest
laugh
of
at their stupidity. Is what's going to happen.
well, all I'm hoping is they do something to amend it.
In this
If he
day and
gets-
age, they're probably going to 100% on it.
I had the worst thing. It was like You find out that Snape has what's that disease that Michael Jackson had?
Oh, what's
Vitiligo.
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 Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
they'd be like Snape has. That's how he slowly becomes blind.
Look, if by
was
like
funny.
the seventh,
That was
by
funny.
the seventh
Oh my gosh,
season,
that'd be so funny.
if by the seventh season they start doing James's backstory and Snape gets hung on a tree,
What the fuck?
he does get hung by a tree.
He does get hung on a tree.
No, he does technically.
Oh, it's gonna be
They-
it's gonna be better. Why wait till 7? In the first season, we're just gonna have him accusing the one black guy in the whole school. Why do you think it's him? I don't know. I just have a feeling.
Or a black teacher, unless they start changing race swapping other teachers, but who knows?
It's gonna be so bad.
I just hope that it's more. It has more detail than what
Oh
we
my
got.
god! And why
on
did they
the
have to
news.
give him dreads?
Look, I'd rather him have dread because he is supposed to have long hair and if
Slick
he-
back hair, not dread hair.
but he's not gonna have like
They
straight
said they're
hair.
doing book accurate. Is
I-
exactly their
They
word.
They could have
Book
strained his hair.
accurate. Yeah, but that would look. That's
They said book accurate.
unless it's like, oh, why is his hair always straight? Oh, magic. Then okay,
That makes sense.
But
It's
the
magic.
dreads just work. I'm fine with the dreads.
He's got the magic in him.
I don't have an issue with the dreads. I honestly don't. Like, if he wasn't Snape and he was just another teacher, I'll be like, oh, he's a cool looking teacher. But that because he's Snape.
yeah, let's
there's the
focus
issue.
on the actual issue.
Yeah,
Diego.
but either way, I digress.
We don't have a problem with the
Anyway,
actor. We have a
let's-
problem with what they're doing.
I
Anyway,
digress. Season 2 is confirmed to start filming.
We'll
in
laugh at
October.
what they're doing. It'll be fun.
Hopefully, Chamber Secrets is cool. I would love to see. I want to see how the Basilisk and how
Yeah.
Fox.
Fox. Yeah, he's a
looks.
phoenix.
I know he's a phoenix. I'm just trying to remember the name. I just want to know how their interpretation of the Basilisk is going to look. And Fox, because when
It's gonna
when
have
I read
legs
the
this
books,
time.
when I was reading the books, I thought Fox was bigger. Like when I read the books, I thought Harry.
I thought he was bigger,
I
too.
thought Harry rode on his back.
Well, no, he
when
was bigger
flying.
technically in the books. Yes.
Yeah, but I don't recall. I need to reread it or listen. Did Harry ride on his back, or did the
No.
Fox just carry him?
It carried him.
Okay, yeah. See,
Carry
I
the
remember
Fox.
it being he rode on his back, but that wouldn't make sense. Either way, I'm excited to see what they do. I'm excited for what's to come and their interpretation of seeing things and how the world goes. I already know that the castle looks great and how all that stuff. I'm not worried about that. I just want to see like the magical creatures and
If
everything.
you saw the first look they had on HBO, it was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah,
It was
I
really
gotta say, yeah, I watched that and that was kind of
I
interesting.
didn't.
You should go and
cool.
watch,
Watch it.
Okay, then get the fuck out of my HBO Max.
No, I'm right next to you. Anyway, we'll have other stuff to talk about that later, but we have to keep moving on.
it. About never mind.
Anyway, so I knew this would happen. I knew this would happen with Nintendo because it's Nintendo.
Here we go again.
But
Dang.
Nintendo has
Wait, gonna
finally,
go- okay.
after a year of just waiting, they have finally, this is bad, raised the price of the Switch 2.
Oh no,
It's
what are we
in
gonna do?
September or something? Or
It's
when?
raised. It's $50 more, so it will be $500.
And I actually give praise to Nintendo on that because they've been pushed really hard because of the stock and the investors to push money. But you're putting a price on something that's been out for less than a year. They need to get this in hands. They would be better off because, like any other console, they make money from software, not hardware. But you have to get people into the ecosystem. But you cannot drain years of making new Switch 2 games that are only for Switch 2 if you keep putting in for Switch 1, which I also give them praise that they are pushing exclusives.
Star
They are.
Fox.
Yep.
So we'll
talk about later.
we'll get to that. But the point I'm trying to make though is the $50. Yes, it sucks ass, but memory storage, it is a 400% increase because of these data centers. We're all fucked.
Unfortunately,
We know what's causing it, and for them to only do $50, like honestly, they could charge the Switch 2 right now at like $700-800 if they
So,
to not
Thank you,
lose money.
Nintendo.
No, because at the same time, they're still selling their 6-hour 2D side scroller Mario Wonder remake for $80. Go fuck yourself. They are making
They're making money.
they are making money. They got a $100 controller. Doesn't have any of the pro features of other controllers compared to like the Steam controller, for God's sakes. No, they're making their money in other ways. I mean, there's no reason Joy-Con seem to be $80 to $100.
I do love their Pro Controller though.
They're making the money by barely.
That's the best
scraping
joystick.
It is the best joystick. It is freaking amazing.
So worth the price.
No,
No, it's not worth the price.
we're just saying we like how it's designed, but
Now worth the price.
no. But other than that, I mean, yeah, it sucks. But at the same time, I mean,
What can you do?
what can you do?
You should have
It's-
bought the Switch when it first came out.
I did buy a Switch.
No, that's saying other people.
Oh,
Shut up,
well,
but they
because
did.
there's nothing that people want to buy just yet. Like
well, now they have to pay
maybe
more.
Star Fox, but I don't think it's going to be a huge seller. I think the one that's going
I
to be
actually would argue
We'll
on
talk
that.
about that
think?
Yes.
right now.
Okay.
I'll argue
No,
on
talk about
that.
it later. It's one of our main
We're catching up
topics.
last
Fool.
week.
You talk-
Oh,
oh.
we're talking about last week.
No, this
Catching up
isn't last week. This stuff isn't last week.
Oh, okay. No,
We're still-
I'm, talking
this-
about, I'm just talking my ass.
But anyway, so okay, so let's keep going here.
That was funny.
This one I might need more information from maybe you, Miles. Maybe you know a little bit more about it.
Maybe.
But
I know some of it
GameStop.
too.
So have you heard about this? GameStop had that to me was random. They were saying they were going to offer a bid to buy eBay,
Oh, I do hear about it.
and then later they confirmed what their bid. Well, I don't know if it's confirmed, but the
A lot
That's
of
not-
amount
bid.
was going to be about $55 billion.
Sure.
Yes.
I was so confused that GameStop of all like
Wasn't their CEO's like plan for years?
yeah, apparently
he's been doing that.
And
He's
He's
been
been
like wanting this,
but like,
right?
yeah, but like I mean,
The
if
reason why is
that's-
because he owns shares of eBay. That's why.
yeah, but again, you're looking. But what I'm seeing is that in the past, like I'll say even 10 years,
I was going to say like a decade.
GameStop has done nothing but just go down,
Yes.
downhill. So it's like it was just a surprise to me. I'm like, yes, I know you've said that, but I thought you were kidding. I thought it was just like, oh yeah, we're gonna buy GameStop. That's like, to keep morale up. And now they actually do. I'm like, where are you gonna get this money from? Your GameStop stores are filled with merchandise
GameStop
unsold.
/EB Games.
Are you asking how's he getting the money?
No,
How is he able fronting the
no,
liquidation?
no, no, no,
of it
no.
all?
The thing is, like, is he has to liquidate it somehow, but be like, how is that going to help GameStop? Like, GameStop right now is just tanking.
Well, I think that's the reason why it should be bought. So somebody else.
No,
can
someone
handle
should
the-
buy GameStop. Not that GameStop should buy eBay. That's my whole thing. Like, it should be the reverse. eBay should be like, let's buy GameStop, but it's not. It's GameStop buying eBay, which to me is just, I'm flabbergasted by that. And so like, and that's what I was kind of asking, like, Miles, maybe your opinion or Borico Semba or whatever, if you have more, like, maybe a little bit more information about that, or like your thoughts on it. Because to me, I'm just like, to me, it's like this Hail Mary throw out of nowhere.
It does feel like that. I don't really have much to opinion. I do really think that a GameStop is eventually going to die. I mean, I know it sucks to hear for a lot of people, but I really don't. I mean, another good example is like, I don't know, look at Best Buy. Their gaming section used to be so amazing. Now it's just such half-ass. It's like 3 aisles. It's basic as shit. I mean, how GameStop's even going. You see them selling more and more merchandise and
They're selling more retro stuff now.
yeah, accessories, retro.
Yeah, and
It's going to be a dying game eventually.
They're getting into the grading of cards and stuff.
Yeah,
That's how they're making some of their
It's just
money right now.
inevitably going to die, and I just see him as I don't know, protecting future for himself.
I guess, what do you think they would do with if eBay agrees to that buyout? What would they do with eBay itself? Because
They could have a store there and then
well-
sell all their retro stuff there on
But-
an
yeah,
eBay store.
But here's my thing: is right, eBay. The idea is like you sell your stuff, right?
Yeah.
But the thing I hate that people have always complained about GameStop is that GameStop, when you trade in, your value of that game is so low, and they sell it for so much more. Like, it's like you wouldn't want to go
Right.
to GameStop
But if GameStop now has a large inventory of stuff like that where they get full profit.
Well, that's what I'm hoping, but I just don't see. I think GameStop will just be like, we'll continue our business model and still give crap amounts, and we'll just sell them for double. But now we just have more of it to sell.
Yeah.
So I just don't see it as a win for the consumer at all.
No, it's
It also depends. I mean, they could sell most of the stuff that they sell on GameStop on eBay.
But will they keep it as an auction? That's the thing. Like, will they keep that?
I mean, they
When
could.
I thought he's investing
They could.
stocks in eBay. It doesn't mean he's making a product page for it, right?
Yeah.
That's two different
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, and I mean,
We're assuming he's going to do a business with them when he might just be, he's just buying out investment. I don't know.
I don't know.
Might
This-
not be
this
related to anything with
Yeah,
him with a store. I
We're
don't
not.
know.
But I think it
everything's
would
not
be-
clear.
I mean, the possibility of this is like, well, since eBay is more of a global company, people can buy more stuff through eBay than buying through GameStop directly.
Yeah.
yeah, but the thing is, from what I've been hearing, because I have friends who work at eBay, they wouldn't want him there because, one, he would probably up the tax on people who sell more by like a huge margin. Two,
But you can't increase just tax at statewide.
No, not tax, but like, what is it, like the sales thing where like how much money does eBay
The
take when you
fees.
the fees?
Fees are
Fees.
different
He would up
than
the, he would up the fees, and then like I said, my friends who worked there, they were like, they were worried about it because I guess of like how his thing is, he likes to reduce things and make things more like the word of like being like everyone's more evened out, like more socialist type of thing. I guess that's the only word I can think of, but I think I'm saying the wrong word. But yeah, some of my friends were worried about that because it's like, oh, if we don't need these things, we're just gonna get rid of people here, and just shrink down the company to make more profits. And I guess from my buddy, he was telling me the managers and stuff, like we're not looking to have any. We're not looking to sell. We'll entertain him because he has stocks in it. But that's as of the time I was told, that's all it is. They're just it's just out there, and people are just freaking out. But
and it's okay.
Nothing's really going to happen. Nothing's really because it's what they're not going to do it. I mean, it's like anybody who says anything like that doesn't mean they're going to buy it. It's just like here's an offer, but that doesn't mean like, oh, that's a lot of money. They're probably going to take the offer. Like no,
It also depends how much money they put in there. Though.
$55 billion.
If they put more,
he doesn't have more than $55 billion.
Yeah, I don't think
so.
so.
I did hear that he's been trying to sell his own stuff. Like, no, seriously. Like he posted that he was selling his Master Chief statue that he had, the collection. Some other N64.
But he's not going to give him a penny in the well.
He's selling it at GameStop. Like, I'll give you a tenth of that. He's like, oh, fudge.
Yeah, no, they're just entertaining him because he owns stock in eBay, and that's why they're looking at it. But he's not going to. I don't think they're going to buy it.
Kind of curious what's going to happen.
I don't think they'll sell. I think this is just
because physical media, as much as I love, it's dying.
Yeah,
especially when it comes to games. Who buys games on physical?
Just Nintendo.
Which because of that, that's
I only buy physical if it's going to be worth something in the future. Otherwise, I don't give a shit.
But I remember there has been issues with that because PSN is having that whole legal debate with the games, right?
No, that got fixed. It made sense. They came out, and I don't know if you want me to talk about that right now or not.
No, that was just something I'd seen about because I know that digital things. Yeah, digital things I know is still.
They're pretty much doing kind of like what Steam does with refunds, which wasn't there before.
Yeah.
People are kind of abusing it, and now they got more of a protection system for, the few hours that you've had it, X amount of time. If you pull it, you get a refund. It's not indefinite. That's really all it is. It's really not that big of a deal.
Oh, smart.
Yeah, people made it a bigger deal than it was, and they just did a better rework.
People who never did PC gaming and how Steam works, they got upset because now that those kind of policies are going on to PlayStation, like that's not fair. It's like
they need a good protection model. I mean, at least they're offering refunds. I mean, for as far as I know, Xbox still doesn't. So fuck Microsoft. But yeah.
Well, okay.
F Nintendo, F Microsoft. Who's next?
Screw them all.
Next up is the Russo brothers. I'm gonna
don't have the Russo brothers.
Well, okay. Here's the thing.
Fuck the Russo brothers.
Here's the thing is I believe that.
What do you believe?
I believe.
So you know how J.K. Rowling, when she was giving these these lore dumps on Pottermore or on Twitter, it kind of messed with like what she had rebuilt. Like, for example, one of the things she says is that wizards didn't use they didn't use toilets, or they didn't use that until like way later on.
They just magic this,
which didn't make any sense because it's like, well, then why were there pipes and all these huge things in Hogwarts, which was built thousands of years before? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, they're using it in the Ministry of Magic, for God's sake.
Yeah, remember that?
So again,
flush themselves out.
Yeah, so again, it doesn't make. I don't know why she did that.
And what about the Muggles
or the McGonagall timeline too?
Yeah. So those are examples. So what I'm getting at is the Russo brothers have said that, or Joe Russo, I guess specifically, said that Tom Holland's Spider-Man is different because he doesn't blame or isn't responsible for Uncle Ben's death.
Oh, I heard about this article.
Okay. So he said this, and this is where I guess is kind of weird. He said if he blamed himself for his Uncle Ben's death, I think he becomes a very different character. Which is kind of.
I thought there was no Uncle Ben in this. There's
an Uncle Ben.
There is an Uncle Ben. They confirmed this.
They talk about it in the first movie, but they don't go too deep into that.
We don't really got lore for it. That's why you're confused. There's no lore for it.
Aunt May was like the Uncle Ben type of thing.
Well, so this is why this whole the whole trilogy for the MCU for his Spider-Man was his origin, because he doesn't get that Uncle Ben moment.
Well, he's already
until
Spider-Man when we saw him.
Yeah. So again, it's kind of weird that I guess in the what makes him become Spider-Man, because again he
got bitten by the spider.
Well, when he talks to Iron Man, he says, he kind of almost says like, with great power comes responsibility. He's like, if you have the power to stop them, you don't do it. Like, that's bad. Like that weighs on you. So it's like, why would he say that? Why does he feel the need to say that when he's not responsible for Uncle Ben or the reason for why Uncle Ben dies?
Right.
So it's kind of a weird, like, to me, it's just kind of a weird statement to be like, yeah, he's not responsible for it. He would have been different. Like, how would he have been different? He would have been like all the other Spider-Men.
Well,
I guess where is it that he's different to like the other origins? Like, it doesn't mean, to me, like, there's not enough of a difference to be like to warrant this statement.
doesn't matter.
But why is it?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Why did one of the
Like, why would you
Russo
say that in the
brothers
first place?
Because people were asking and pestering, like, "Hey, what is?"
And you know what you could've
It's
just
kind of an
done?
out of the ask question.
Yeah.
Answer,
but
right? That he gave.
Yeah, it just seems like
was
like, is it be
unnecessary.
like there's an Uncle Ben? It's like, yeah, it's the same way, or they could be like, well, we don't talk about Uncle Ben because we want to focus on what we told in the first 3 movies. Which again,
He didn't
it's
even
whatever.
give an
It's whatever.
answer.
If you don't like that answer, that's fine. But that's what they're like. But this is what we want you to focus on.
He could have just ignored it and not given an answer because it's just like, okay, Uncle Ben's not important in this version of Spider-Man. That's fine, cool. That's it. That's all they could have done.
And even the answer that he gave, like, I don't think it matters anymore because you think about it.
Yeah, but
this Spider-Man, even the whole scenario that have like Ned and MJ together, you don't get to see that quite often.
Yeah, but you just know how people are. They're gonna just be like, "Oh, so this Peter Parker is definitely different. He's the variant of this." Blah blah blah.
And
blah.
he even started with tech.
I know. But
There's
I'm just
no other
saying-
Spider-Man.
I'm just saying, it's like people are just going to be digging for things that aren't there.
I think with all of the what's the word? All of the complaints that people have had with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, his written, how they've written him in the MCU. It just kind of, to me, it's like they're just adding fuel to the flame for that complaint, which doesn't. Again, I don't know why they need to say that. It's like
They don't.
It's like why do you? Yeah, you don't need to say
They
anything.
he was probably just bored, said something, and then now they're like, see, now this is what it means. This is the variant of Peter Parker. He's this variant of Peter Parker. Some dumb shit.
It was just to me, it was just not a needed answer.
Oh, speaking of, I guess there was a comic book that came out recently with
Daredevil?
No,
You hear about the Daredevil one?
I didn't give a shit about the Daredevil one.
What?
Of a comic that came out where Peter and his aunt go to Superman's universe, and they meet each other.
Superman?
Yeah, and they help each
DC
other.
universe.
And they help each other save the day, and it's just really cool. And I was like reading, like TikTok just started showing me this. I'm like, what the? And then I saw it was a real comic. I was like, this is tight, and like it was just really cool. So if you want to, definitely, I can't remember what the title's called, but just
Read this Spider-Man thing. I don't know what it is, but
look it up. It's there. It's a recent comic. I think it came out like this week.
Weird things are coming. I think they also confirmed, or they said, I can't remember if it's DC. I think it's DC. They confirmed that Gojo or Sukuna is Gojo's in the DC universe.
And you can also see what's the guy who does the Fox thingy?
From Chainsaw Man.
Yes, he's also in.
It's not
Deadpool.
Megumi, isn't it?
Megumi's power.
Yeah, so Megumi. Yeah, that's in Deadpool.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I haven't read the comic. I don't understand the context of Gojo in there. But yeah,
I mean,
saw that.
Deadpool makes sense. He can break the third wall.
The fourth wall, first of all.
Third, then goes to fourth.
No, shut up.
Then fifth.
No. Oh my god.
Then the sixth gear.
You don't. Anyway.
Plus Ultra. Oh, talking about gear. One Piece.
No,
When you talk about this?
we'll do it later.
Oh, I'll tell you this much. I got tons of stuff spoiled to me about it.
What?
No, I'm not talking
No, I'm not talking about you.
I'm talking about the Netflix with Studio one.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that later.
Yes.
I haven't said anything to him, so it's
I'm
not
a little
me.
upset about that.
Oh, you are? Okay, wait, we talk about
you
this.
You can talk about that. This next part's fine. You
All right.
can talk about that.
Okay, what's
I
up?
don't know
Are we
much
doing
about
that right now?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let me announce it, and then I want to hear your thoughts. So,
There's my thought.
let me. Oh, no.
That's what I heard.
So,
It. You heard it here, folks.
For people that don't know, they talk about the One Piece with Studio that's coming out next year. They mentioned that the season 1 of One Piece will cover the first 50 chapters of the manga.
Yep.
And it will be 300 minutes across 7 episodes.
Yep.
So they're going to try to shorten as much of the information in there. Now, I did hear that it's not going to be a full remake. That is also only going to be to cover all of the episodes that was in the 4:3 ratio. You know, before
HD.
Right.
That's like 10. That's more than 10. That's like 15 years of stuff. Because it came out, 97?
Yep. But again, with the pace that they're going, it's definitely be able to cover a lot more stuff in there.
When did they become HD? When did they become the widescreen? What's it like?
I think the Whitebeard or the Marineford was widescreen, right? Wasn't it all? What about Water 7? Was Water 7 widescreen?
No, I think
it should have been way.
I don't think.
Was the Robin Arc widescreen?
No,
that was 4:3. What about the war? Like the motherfucking.
I think that
arc,
was that's when it was HD.
I swore the war arc was massive.
Yeah, I think so. It was
maybe like two. I would. It was.
I'm pretty sure it's before time skip. They did do wide.
I know, like around 2008 is when a lot of animation started to go widescreen.
Yeah, I remember when Naruto was switching to a Shippuden because we had a little bit where we didn't have it.
So that's about
it went.
When it do 16
by 9 on episode 207 in 2004. The
2004,
long ring long land arc.
I don't remember which one that. That's right before.
I know Logtown, but is that
right after Alabasta?
It's probably one of those smaller arcs.
I think it's right after Alabasta.
Can I see the phone?
Yeah, and so it's been suggested that Wit Studio plans to reduce the current voice cast, and it will not be a full remix. Like it's only
like 20 episodes
up to when they became widescreen.
Yes. So
yeah, Water 7 was 16 by 9.
It's gonna be target only the remaining early arcs rather than the complete retelling of the web.
So pretty much the first 50 chapters is going to be like what season 1 of the live action in anime form. Good fucking job.
Okay, so we're just getting the same thing but animated.
Pretty much. The problem I have with that, it worked for live action, but there's a lot of good shit and comedy and pacing and stuff that the anime does that they're going to skip so much. Why are we doing this? Like, I don't understand the fucking point. Just watch One Piece at this point.
Would you prefer
sick of this shit.
doing a whole remake? Is that what you were hoping?
Well, here's the problem. Like, how many times do we need to retell Romance Dawn?
That's true.
Like, no offense. Like, I love One Piece.
Is this the third or fourth time?
Like the fourth.
This will be the fourth time,
Here's
right?
the other thing is like I love One Piece. It's my favorite anime of all time, but it deserves better on this. Like, I'm sorry, but like the weaker arcs are the intro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like,
no, I get
like
you.
Alabasta, Water 7, Marineford, Wano. I mean, those are god tier arcs that come later. Like, I mean, yes, like Arlong is a great arc. It's great, but does it compare to like Alabasta or Wano or Marineford or Water 7? Not even close. Those are god tier arcs that most animes would even dream of coming close to being that good. And we're just doing the same Romance Dawn shit. It's getting old.
I think this isn't a speculation, of course.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just a little salty
you're
with
right.
it.
Okay, makes sense.
Will I watch
it's a valid
it?
point.
Yes,
you
I
probably
will watch it, but I want like the completion. I want to get past Romance Dawn. Like, we need to get past where we have Brooke, we have the crew, we have Robin. Like, look, that's when the journey just starts ramping.
So I feel like
we need to get past this
remake, per quote, is basically targeting to audience that want to get into One Piece that had never a chance to actually get to watch the One Piece.
That's true.
I don't think you're the target audience, because if you were target audience, you will be like Joyce. But I think
I'm still gonna watch.
But right,
it,
sure.
But
I do feel like it's primarily for those people, because nobody nowadays, except if you watch One Piece, will have the ability to want to go back and watch all of the really long toy animation episodes.
It would be the same thing as like we've always dreamed of having Dragon Ball remade, right? But if we're just going to get Dragon Ball Z remade and they just do the Saiyan Saga, go fuck yourself. It's not even close to the best parts of Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, what I'm hoping,
remake all of Dragon Ball is so sick.
If they were to do this, let's say they continue with this up to like before they change the aspect ratio, to release all the new episodes going forward, but more of a cut.
I think they're going to remake any of it. They need to at least hit the time skip period.
Yeah, I think they should get to the time skip and then...
Can you imagine Marineford in new animation?
That'd be cool.
Well, because
the internet will lose their shit.
Cool.
Because in general, like, I think they should get up to the time skip, like right when the time skips, like,
Careful
end.
spoilers.
No, because they've already reanimated the time skip already. The first thing,
and I think they're going to continue doing that. I hope.
If they take breaks, if they want to do it, I don't know if that's the case. But they have remade the time skip after that time skip.
Right.
They redid all of that.
Yeah, that whole Mermaid Island thing.
So
if
they wanted to, and I think it would be smart if the One Piece is everything until the time skip, and then it's like, oh, now watch here, now watch this. and start on this episode and then go back to the episodes to watch the rest, then I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's okay. But if you're just going to do this and it's like, nah, it's kind of sucky, man. It's really sucky.
I think the only thing that could be like a redeeming grace if they were to do this is if they were to add more foreshadowing in those episodes that you can
like the live action did.
Yeah.
Because there's things that they can do.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, really, if there's anything to get out of it, I want to see Marineford. I mean, the war.
Oh my lord! You know how terrifying that'd be to see though again, like
seeing Whitebeard full power like that.
Oh, and if they made it,
with hockey too,
if they made it uncut too, like in the manga,
they need to be uncut, and then
that'd be terrifying,
they show, but then they also show the hockey for like the clouds splitting and shit, like the full power of Whitebeard and full animation with hockey.
Oh, dude, I would actually love to
break
see that.
the internet.
You know who I want to see? My boy Bon Clay.
I miss Bon Clay.
Me too.
You'll see him next year in live action.
Yes.
I saw
that the person who plays Bon Clay, and that person is gay as hell. And I hope they're like, I hope if they did like a Punisher thing where he's like, oh, I want to learn who Bon Clay is, and fans are like, don't fuck this up, do it right. You have to be like absurd, but you have to be like, I can kick your ass, but I can be a fairy at the same time.
Is that the Swan dude?
Yeah, Bon Clay's tight, dude.
I wish it could be.
He's an awesome.
I wish it could be
He's a
Jim
fan
Carrey,
favorite. You'll hate him at first, and then
I don't like him.
David, don't start your shit again.
I agree. I
everybody hated him. Everybody hated him,
and
we're not gonna spoil it. But he redeems himself in the best way, and you realize why he's beloved.
He's goat status.
But everybody hates him at first. Trust me, everybody does.
Yeah,
and he redeems himself. So Buggy's not redeemable.
Yeah, Buggy's never been
Don't
redeemable.
worry,
Buggy.
No,
don't worry.
I know.
We agree with you on that. But give Bone Clay a chance. Trust me.
So I just to kind of think about this.
I can't wait.
So
right, what you got?
I did get. I'm not going to tell you.
You got spoiled.
I won't tell you the exact details because I know Horse is watching it, but I did get spoiled on the origin of the devil fruits.
Oh wow!
I am so confused.
How?
Because I'm at work.
Oh
my
earbuds.
My earbuds are dead, so I have to have them charged. And I have two anime fans that are not like I'm in a cubicle, but they're in the cubicle like on the other side of the wall.
Oh, okay, he was in the office.
And so they talked about the devil fruit
He could just cover his ears, but he didn't.
while I'm working.
Yes.
And
He's
they
probably
cut
not
with my
realizing.
elbows.
Yes. That's commitment.
They talked about more about like Whitebeard's what he does, which is never done by anyone else. I think it was Whitebeard or Blackbeard. Someone he does something.
Probably Blackbeard.
El
Yeah.
Delicioso.
He does something, and I was like, "What?"
That's a big reveal.
That's a
because
big
it's really
reveal.
cool to see
And
it.
then
and
they-
you're
When you
like,
see that, you're sitting there like, "What the shit is happening?"
And then they also like speculated on, I guess, what the D.
oh my god!
And I was like, "What?"
"You're way too early to be hearing about these things."
I heard that, and I was like,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They also speculate on what the One Piece is because I guess there's some other details.
We
And
have
they
a
talked
pretty
about-
damn good idea. They better not spoil
They
it.
talked about it.
Fuck.
I don't know what's true.
Because I
or not.
want when he catches up. That's what I want to theorize with him because we have a lot more details than we ever had now. Like I
You
think I pretty
really
much
need to
know at this
read
point.
A lot, David.
I'm
I
just
want you
telling
to
you what
read-
they told me.
I
mean, they didn't tell me what they heard.
I was
I'm
gonna
just
say-
saying you need
This
to
is
read.
fun.
They also talked about one final thing. They also talked about like how the wording of One Piece also has their fans of what they believe that is. I was like, okay, I guess I know most things now. I guess.
Just read.
I was going to say, the person who's going to blame this is David. You have how long to finish remembering the manga?
Yeah, that's kind of your fault too. You've been tasked to read this for like 3 years, and you've been chili dicking this whole time.
How long did it take you to watch Coco?
I watched it when we agreed to it, and I did.
That is fair.
Yeah,
That is fair.
I watched Coco, what, like 2021?
Yeah, that is fair.
And you've had 5 years to catch up. But what have you been doing? Rereading Naruto.
But here's
rereading
the
a bunch
thing,
of
like,
shit.
but those reveals and the mystery as it comes together and you start getting the lore is like the best freaking part. And I don't want him spoiled because as those moments happen, they are massive moments.
Hey, you know what?
And you just start connecting shit, and it's awesome.
He wouldn't have gotten any of these spoilers if he would have caught up 5 years ago.
Yeah, see?
He would have been like, "Oh, this is cool. I'm caught up now." He could have joined that conversation.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, it's always my fault.
You have read.
Now we agree.
Never wrong.
You have
Mr.
read-
Mister's
he's
never wrong.
reread mangas that have like 600 chapters, and he was reread them like 3 times.
Naruto's so fun to read.
Okay, but he does have a point. I will defend him on that. If you can reread 600 chapter series 3 times, you've already gone way past the manga of One Piece.
So you could just do One Piece.
One Piece is not 1,800 chapters, not even close.
Yeah, dude, don't be like that.
So to be fair, even you caught up in like half of it in like a couple months.
Well, I took a break. Yeah, I took a break. Yeah.
But you caught right
I
up.
took a long break.
Anyway,
But yes.
so anyway,
Well, I'm sorry you got spoiled, dude.
But I'm gonna say this is okay. I need to talk about this. I think I talked to host or somebody else, but imagine this is what's annoying about this: when you watch an anime that impact your life for the very first time. In a way, he kind of already got messed up with that. He won't be able to experience.
No, he still can because he just hearing the events are different than when you experience it.
So.
I got spoiled with a lot of Naruto stuff, and I still watched it.
Yeah,
Still,
I got spoiled on some Naruto
The
stuff
only thing I
too.
didn't get spoiled was Jiraiya, and that's what destroyed me.
Because the manga was way ahead of that, and I didn't get spoiled.
I don't know about you guys, but for me, it's something special that if you actually were to experience all of this on your own, there's something so good about it.
that's hard to do in the internet age.
Yeah, no,
Because even when you start talking about something, the algorithm is always listening to you, and they'll if you look at Instagram or look at Facebook, ever look at the videos or TikTok, it's gonna come up something you might accidentally just watch it.
Or you can just close the app.
The worst for me was the Marineford arc. That part I had to take a break, as you know, just like everybody did.
See, but
I will never forget that moment.
But you got to
I
experience
was just going through my fucking divorce when that happened too, and I was watching it. I was so pissed.
You're already like,
fuck life.
I was about to say, no, that's why Miles was sad. It wasn't because of the wife. He's like, fudge the wife. This is what happened in One Piece. I didn't take a drink.
He was already bummed out. He was bummed out. But then,
my life was just going up from this amazing show, and then I get to the war arc, and then something happened. Like, God damn it, it's Jiraiya all over again. Fuck this show. So
Get out of here, wife.
I was so mad. I was already divorced.
I'm grieving.
No, I was already divorced.
I know.
Yeah. One Piece actually what helped me got through the recovery. So
That's good.
But there was one arc where I did a whole 30 days. I was pissed. I think everybody took a break after Marineford. That was
shocking.
That was some shit.
At the same time,
that was some shit.
Amazing writing though. It
Yeah.
makes you feel like that.
Oh, it made me feel like throwing up.
Yeah.
Everybody got that way. I remember Jose and Heather too. They stopped for 6 months after that. They're like, "Fuck this show."
I guys keep going.
You've had plenty of time. If Jose,
Anyway, we're going.
Let's move on. No. Let's move on. Let's move on. It's okay.
Anyway, no, his fault. Okay.
So
Let's go, Dave.
back to Nintendo. We have 2 Nintendo things. Main topic is going to come up after this one, but Nintendo. We talked about this. I talked about how
much you love
that Nintendo doesn't want to make money because they, for some reason, don't want to release their Pokemon games, all of them on Nintendo Switch or Switch 2.
Sure.
Don't make sense because now FireRed and LeafGreen, the sales have come out.
Oh.
FireRed and LeafGreen, despite people getting upset of the price model for the game, $20, still ridiculous, has sold over 4 million copies.
Fuck that.
Again.
I knew that was going to happen.
No, again.
I keep telling you guys.
No, you're not. You're not listening to me, J-Porn. You're not listening to me. I never said that they won't make money. I'm saying if you really want to make money, release them all. They will make tons of money at that $20 price. Even if people complain, they will still buy it. So again, why are they not wanting to make money? Why don't they want to release them?
Well, it's called a strategy.
No, it's called stupid.
You don't even know. Maybe they're going to be releasing the other games. Maybe they're going to release it in waves.
Yeah.
If you sell them all at once, I think the hype dies down. It's a sales tactic. I do agree.
Yep.
It is smart.
But you know what would be good is if they announced that, we're releasing FireRed and LeafGreen, but later on,
I think it's smarter to just come out of nowhere.
Yeah, because if you do that, you're going to be like, oh, well, I'm just going to wait until this game comes out.
It sells and marketing. I know it sucks. I get your point. I get the sell logistic point, and I get David's point. As fans, screw us. They are doing this for money, and it's proving to work.
We'll see if they do it. If they don't do it, then they're stupid.
I think they're going to do it.
No, I'm saying if they don't.
It may take some time.
That's the other point, though.
No,
they could just not do it, too, though.
They did make tons of money when they released all of them on the 3DS.
Yeah, but what were the sales figures with that? And also, to be fair, though, they did release them properly at like $5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which was very smart back then.
But and again, like if they would have done the same thing on the Switch too, again, I think maybe they're thinking of wanting to have more people have. But again, they're releasing on the Switch and the Switch 2. It's not like it's a game that needs.
And the 3DS
Switch
is
2.
like the largest selling console of Nintendo of all time, right?
Yeah. So again, they might be waiting for it to push more. But again, with the price going up $50 more, I think they sold 20 million Switches last year, or
Switch
overall.
2s?
Switch 2s, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're projected to sell 16 million.
Yeah.
So it's a little slowing down. So it's like,
Well, the other problem is we know why too. There's not a lot of games, and then it doesn't help that the console's expensive.
yep.
People might be like, "Oh, it's $500." Yeah, I mean you can get a PS5. Well,
You
you
could have.
still can, I guess, $550 now, whatever. But
Yeah.
my whole point is like, yeah, it's kind of a mess.
So,
But
I mean,
Whatever,
I could see them. They're gonna be making money,
it's whatever.
and people are gonna be complaining, but regardless, they're gonna put their money. Like
they should have just made a new gold and silver version. Let's go.
Soul Silver.
And next year is gonna be crazy because when the new Pokemon game comes, generation.
That'll be
Wind
cool.
and Waves.
Yep.
Yeah,
I didn't buy
well,
Fire and Red. I would buy Soul Silver though.
I would
Yeah,
too.
if they start announcing,
I'll
they're
pay
gonna
$20
start,
for
If they
that.
start announcing they're going to start doing like a DS emulator on the Switch, that's when they're going to make more
I
I was
money.
gonna say oh no, it's Advance. It Game Boy Advance.
If they announce anything that has the word Pokemon in there,
It'll
it's
suck.
gonna-
Yeah,
it will
but,
sell.
but
Poco
they
PS sold a lot.
haven't put
love the game.
any DS games at all on the Switch
not yet.
because it's a dual screen.
Yeah,
Well,
So
it'd be
that's
really
the
cool.
thing.
That's what
it'd
DS
be
stands
cool.
for. Oh, I didn't know that.
they could do that.
It would be cool though if you got like say Soul Silver and you play in the big screen and the bottom screen is
Just
the
a
touch
joystick
screen.
and the big one is on the
Yeah.
top.
Yeah, but then how are you going to connect if you're docking it?
They can provide something else. They can.
It doesn't
No,
need to.
I'm absolutely stupid. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, but they could do something about it.
No, because remember if you use third-party things, it might break your Switch.
They can release something they own, that they make.
Or
No,
they could.
he's right.
Or the only thing that they could do possibly is that they make it so you can play the Switch, but they make a stand so it turns up like this.
No.
Or
I don't know.
since it's a mod, like it's an emulator, there's gonna be a hotkey buttons where you can just go from screen to go to the second.
That's
screen.
how I've always done it on
They
my
could
PC.
do that.
Is you
They
just hit
could-
like a button. And
They
then
could
it switches.
change the position, and you can
That's
have
what I
that.
just said.
Like,
No, I meant like just like you're on the main screen, you're playing, and then you need to go to the menu.
press a button.
You hotkey press like ZR and ZL at the same time, and it goes to the bottom screen, and then you can do that.
You don't have to worry about double pressing. There's only so many buttons on the DS. But
yeah.
Diego remembers like I remember there's 30 buttons on that thing. He's like, no, I don't think
like, that doesn't
so.
even have another joystick.
But yeah,
You're all right.
anything. I mean, especially when it comes to Pokemon, like even like I posted a couple of days ago, like they Pokemon was doing a collaboration with a toilet paper company.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. It is.
People are actually looking into this. People already like start grabbing some plies of the Pokemon toilet paper and trying to grade them.
Great toilet
You
paper.
know what's funny
That's some
is at the
stupid
Asian
bullshit.
market they already have Pokemon toilet paper over there, and no one's going
wanna
crazy.
move
But it's
to
not
the topic.
official.
It is
Anyway,
official.
Yeah, it's official.
Japanese.
That's
David,
Well,
get
no.
us out of here.
Anyway.
Segways us out of here.
Let's go to our first main topic.
Chewbacca.
Well, talking about furries. Nintendo, out of some random weird shit, 10 minutes before they did a direct, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do a direct about Star Fox." What?
I have to
10
ask, when
minutes.
I messaged you guys, I didn't. What the heck? I didn't know there was Star Fox. Were you guys all watching it then, or did you guys get the alert when I said that too?
I
didn't get an alert.
I
ju-
got on
I-
YouTube. Okay,
Hold
just
on,
go.
dude.
No, you go first. Go first.
I had like a little 10-minute break, and I just scrolled on YouTube, and then I see Nintendo's live. I'm like, what the heck? I see them like, what?
Your mouth's like, what?
I was like, what? And I was about to share it, and then I see you post. I'm like, okay. And I was like,
And
I
then
was
David,
just-
when my post, were you already watching it, or that get you a surprise
No,
too?
I was just barely watching. So, like right when you posted, I started watching. So there's a YouTuber. His
Nobody knew.
There's a YouTuber. His name is Rogers Base. He loves Pokemon. He loves One Piece. He loves Smash
Nintendo
Brothers.
fanboy.
So he's a Nintendo fanboy. So I saw him live reacting to Star Fox Direct. I'm like, Star Fox Direct? I was like,
Wait, what?
So then I went to the Nintendo. I was like, they're live, and I clicked on that, and they had just started like maybe 5 minutes into it. And I was like, whoa, I have to
Well, I
back
did
up.
the same thing. It was going. I'm like, nope. I rewinded that from the start. Like, Because
So-
I when I turned mine on, they were just getting down to right when you get in the water corn area.
Yeah.
it was flying right there, and I saw the graph. And like, oh shit! I got like a good visual in 2 seconds. It was great.
So this, first of all, was random. Just what was it, Thursday?
Yeah, well, 'cause,
No,
like,
it's Wednesday or something like that.
well, and then I'll add some context later. But the one guy that's part of that was Nintendo did agree to a comment about Nate the Hate's leak of why they did it last minute, because Nate the Hate said they're going to reveal this at the end of April.
Yes.
And they did a last minute drop, and it was in spite of Nate the Hate.
Which I mean, they're trying to kind of.
They came out and said that too about it.
So,
kind of fun fact.
If you don't know about Star Fox,
you should.
This Star Fox on the Switch 2 is a remake of a remake of a remake.
It's a fourth remake.
This is the fourth. So the original game is Star Fox on the Super NES. It's Hose. I was like, what the fuck?
What are you on your phone for?
No, it's Hose.
No, it was Hose.
Oh,
Hose had left and then came back.
Yeah, Discord booted me, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So we're talking about
the pain theme.
Yeah, I love it. I was just like, what the heck? So we're talking about Star Fox.
The reveal.
Yeah, so I'll just give him some history. So in case you don't know, Star Fox originally came out on the Super NES, and it actually changed because it was pushing the graphics at the time, which was in the early 90s. And it was so well received that they wanted to make a sequel, but Star Fox, I can't remember if it did.
The canceled sequel?
Yeah, they did. I don't think it sold as well as they thought they did, or something happened.
Wait, was Star Fox 2 ever actually officially released? I thought it was a scrap game.
It was never officially released. No, it was scrap.
It got officially released on the
little mini classic.
It was officially announced. No.
That's not what we're talking about.
I get
It
you.
was officially announced, but then it was scrapped.
Yeah.
And then N64 came out.
They
They're
remade
like,
it again.
It's not an exact 1-to-1. They remade it and added different things. And then, for some gosh dang reason, on like the worst selling console ever, they decided, let's make another remake, and they made Star Fox Zero.
Oh no, I got to back up. You missed one.
The 3DS.
3DS.
Yes.
Which that was brilliant. That I give props. Holy shit, that was good.
Yeah. So they have that one. That was more like a port, I guess, than a remake.
Well, no, I mean the graphics were all updated.
Right. It was more, but like if you were to compare exactly to the N64,
it's 1-to-1, but with like it's like a Halo MCC, like Halo 1, where you press like the select button and there's that's what.
Yeah, but nothing really changed. Now Star Fox Zero
True.
did add different things. They added different.
They changed it up.
Different what's it called? Different vehicles. So like they had like the little, I call it the droid thingy that you could
the little chicken droid.
The chicken droid you could go into.
Yeah.
And now then they announced this one. I was actually really thinking like, oh, they're finally making like an actual new Star Fox. I will say I was disappointed that it was a remake
Extremely disappointed
of the original one. We'll talk more about that later. So that happened, but to Miles's to his point, it is visually looks so much better.
Shit, it looks amazing. It's here's the weirdest part. Like it's the game's not like long, like say Donkey Kong
it's
Bonanza.
2 hours. I think you can get it done in less than 2 hours.
Yeah, depending on the route you take and stuff, it's about 2 hours per route you go. Right. It's not a big game, especially nowadays time frames. But what's really cool about it, though, is Donkey Kong Bonanza really pushed the console. This blows it out of the water. This is the best looking Switch 2 game by far. I mean, this looks like a modern day, like maybe an Xbox like game. Like it's good. It is really fucking good looking. Like, I mean, we can have some issues on the character designs. I'm sure that's.
Will talk about that later.
Yeah, and I'm sure it'll grow on us as time goes.
I think so too.
It will. It's just not our first instinct, but I mean, even when they showed like the prologue with James, like that, James looked freaking. He looks dope, by the way. James McCloud. He looks dope. But I'm really excited for the cutscenes and the lore. Just getting that extra depth we've always wanted. And we're finally, because that's the best thing about Star Fox. It's not just like, I mean, yeah, it's cool. R-Wings are cool, but the characters, the story, the universe, all of it's just, that's what made it so amazing for people that didn't grow up with it like we did. It was revolutionary for us at the time. And we still talk about it today.
And if you don't know about the prologue, so there's always been a prologue to Star Fox. It just was never expounded upon. So like, if you watch the original one, you do see these R-Wings, and you see them get destroyed. And you see a little bit about that. Yeah, that is Fox McCloud's his dad. That's what happened to his team. And now you're gonna try and figure out and do the mission with Fox McCloud.
And then you knew Pigma betrayed him and all that. Yeah, and that was kind of cool to show in the cutscene. It's like, oh, is this where Pigma's gonna betray him? Like,
yeah. So now it looks like it's more fleshed out. I hope that they add. I don't think they said much about it, but I wish they would add a mission for that you do play as James Clanton, you will die.
And they could.
They could. They didn't say anything. That's why I don't want to put much much value into that, because I don't expect Nintendo to do something like that.
Well, one thing, I don't know if you looked into it, I didn't get the exact numbers, but it's one of the most viewed directs of all time.
It is.
And the fastest building of direct. And one thing that's cool is we've always talked about Star Fox, but the internet's never talked about Star Fox this much.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting because like how Mario, the movie, did Donkey Kong. They released a Donkey Kong movie. We got, Fox McCloud. Then we got a Star Fox film. Maybe something we pay attention to. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks it's not a sequel. I agree, but I don't think they're going to stop here. And the sales have been selling out. The physical copies at Walmart and Amazon for the $10, those have been growing like crazy. If you want to get it for $50 physical, but they're selling out. I guess Walmart had like a restock. So I don't know. I'm really hopeful. If this sells well and it does as good as it does, I don't think they're going to stop anytime soon.
I do feel like this is also like a test to test the markets.
I do too, and I'm really hoping people go play this because there's something amazing about Star Fox.
And if you want a new game, might as well pay for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad we're not getting away from it.
You may be against it. You may be against it.
I'm not saying it's a new game.
No, I'm saying the sales can lead it to a new one. I don't think they're going to drop this franchise.
I think this is where we're getting the issue with Nintendo is Nintendo. It feels like that's all we're getting are these remakes, and that's like, again, they're pushing it, but again, they're not doing anything super new that we're trying to get. I mean, Bonanza was a new one, but again, if you compare it to any other like big Nintendo one, it didn't do very well.
No, it didn't. It was original and a new idea, though.
It was original and a new idea, but again, it borrowed ideas from things like Mario Odyssey and from other games. So it's like, it kind of, they're like, well, then let's just kind of go back to doing remakes. Let's do a remake of Star Fox. Let's do a remake of, which again, I'm excited for, which again, it's kind of sad, of Legend of Zelda. Right? So it's like, that's kind of what they're banking on. It's like, well,
because nostalgia speaks.
But again, that's what sucks, is that we're not getting progression. Again, I would have rather want them to make a sequel where we have more missions. It's like let's say a 10-hour game, a 10-hour campaign instead of 2 hours.
DLC.
I honestly would have been okay if they would have expanded on Mario Galaxy movie where Fox leaves to go save his crew and get back to the universe and do a Galaxy Star Fox.
That would have been cool too. But again, I think their Nintendo hasn't been wanting to take much risks, and they're just playing things.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I play the fuck out of it, but yeah, I agree. I will say the battle mode looks amazing.
See, I was so confused about the battle because it seemed like you're against the other team, but it's not like you're. They said dogfighting, but they said you're dogfighting for an objective.
Well, no, right? You can do dogfighting, but they added other modes to where you're not just dogfighting. So you can do like capture hill or like grab the thing, get into the base thing. So they're adding like multiple different things. The concerning part of it is I don't know if you guys heard it. They said 3 maps.
Yeah,
that's some doggy doo doo.
Very, very big maps.
However, though, all 4 of us can play like co-op and fight like a really hard mode like Team Wolf together. So I mean, I'm sure we'll have some good times with it when it comes out.
I really wish that at the end they didn't say this, but I don't think they added. I wish they would have added co-op to the campaign missions.
They did.
No, they didn't confirm that, did they? I don't think they did.
Well, when you say co-op, they added it to where one can pilot, one can aim.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
Although that would be fun.
I'm saying like, oh, we're all gonna start this mission. Corneria, let's go. You're Fox. I'm Sleepy. You're Happy. Like all that stuff.
No, there is co-op mode, but not in that way. No.
Yeah, in that way.
Although that would be cool, but I do actually kind of want to try one person do the mouse aiming, the other person pilot. I think that'd be badass.
Have you guys ever tried the mouse?
Yeah.
Is it uncomfortable? It looks so uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable. I bought one of the attachments that goes into, and then it makes
the Etsy one or like an official one?
Yeah, like an Etsy one.
I need to buy the Etsy one.
Yeah, I got a second one. You can have it.
Okay,
and I think it's the left-handed one too.
I want to try it. Does that work? Can I change it to the left hand?
Well, it goes in the same way, but they made the sculpt different for like.
Okay.
You'll understand.
I want to try it.
I'll just give it to you. You don't need to pay me or anything.
That's super cool.
When that comes out, that'd be cool to try together. Yeah. Like one person's aiming, the other person's doing like accurate shooting. That actually kind of sounds cool as heck. I'll try it.
That's when Miss did you watch Maximilian his reaction?
Oh god.
I was like maybe 5 minutes into it.
So one of the things that I love how they try to make this seem like it was a new thing, but like you can always take different routes in Star Fox. That's always been the thing. And so Maximilian Did was watching. He's like, watch, they're going to show Falco go through the waterfall. And as soon as he said that, they showed, you can take different routes. And he's like,
I think we should trust Falco, Fox.
You better not lead us down the wrong path, Falco. I'm like, and so he laughed. He's like, I swear I didn't watch this before. It was just funny. They're like, did you know you can take other paths? I'm like, most people who have played this game, they know you can take other paths. They know that. I just thought it was just super funny.
I love it. What do you think of it, Paul?
It was cool. I can see why people were complaining about the character design.
Mm-hmm. I want to talk about that.
Well, what I find it very interesting is how you do the motion tracking of the characters with your face as well too. I thought it was an interesting take.
I thought it was funny because they're like, the guy who's presenting is like, oh, you can use this. I'm like, okay, I guarantee you are not using an actual webcam. You're just imitating that because there's no way that whatever camera you're using to record that is an approved or a used one. Because all those stupid webcams are like 480p and they have to be a specific brand and they're way expensive for the quality of it. It's like, nah, you're not doing that real thing. You're just imitating. They told you what to move.
They're going to announce a new camera. A 4K camera. They're
not going to announce a 4K camera. Get the fudge out of here.
I just don't want to know what people are going to use that thing for.
Yeah, I already know what they're going to be using.
I don't want to know.
For furry stuff.
Oh, the Therians.
Yeah, holy shit.
Oh, the Therians are just going to love this.
People are going to love Cat.
Oh, my gosh.
Just saying.
But yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I think, I guess we can talk about
even though it's not a full game, like a new game, I think gives props for them for trying to bring.
I'm going to be buying it physical and digital.
I really hope it's not. Did they say the price actual for it?
It's $50.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad it's not.
Physical is $60 unless you go Amazon or Walmart. Those are $50.
Physical is $60.
At Amazon and Walmart, it's $50.
50 physical.
Yes.
Digital is $40.
No. So you're misconstruing.
Sorry.
Listen.
Amazon and Walmart only are $50.
Oh.
Everywhere else is $60.
Why?
I don't know. It's just okay. I can answer that. Walmart is very known to do a $10 off discount on physical Nintendo games, and they're the only ones. Amazon has been now doing price matching to compete against Walmart because they've been taking away Nintendo sell games from them. So now they're matching them.
Okay.
There you go. Everywhere else, though, Target, Best Buy, it's $60.
Okay.
But for me, I got mine on Amazon. I don't need it the day of. It can be late. I'm just going to buy it digital as well. The physical is just going to storage and display. I mean, it's Star Fox. I'm a fanboy. It's going to be next to my R-Wing. I'm good.
Okay. That makes sense.
That's me. I mean, we're all for fanboys of Star Fox, but I will be double buying that one. Just like Ocarina of Time when it comes out. I will be double buying.
Double dip.
I'll be double dipping.
Physical and digital, and if they have a super collector's edition with the Master Sword, I'm paying the money for that.
See, exactly. Oh, one thing that's kind of cool, I want to ask you guys, the 64 controller is going to work for this.
Oh, yeah. When I saw that, I was like...
I almost went and bought the controller. Oh, son of a bitch.
Is that are there still
is that the Nintendo
are there some quantities for
They're
that?
in stock. Yeah, you can buy it right now. It's $50.
Oh, cool. I'm going to buy it.
I'm thinking about buying it to play Star Fox.
I love the controller.
But to play for Star Fox, that'd be...
If it's a better quality than the original one, then yes, okay.
It is, yeah.
Because that joystick will
it's still
that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's still the 8-directional joystick, though, Dave.
Hey, that's okay. That's
is it wireless?
It's wireless.
It's Bluetooth,
cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But I just don't want it to get to the point where it gets all flimsy and then
That's
it
when
breaks.
we did the Mario or the Mario Party, and then you spin it to do the circles and blah, blah, blah.
And then you get like a burn here in the middle of your palm.
Yeah, then you get the blister in the palm. Yep.
I never broke any of the joysticks. I'm still excited.
I remember those days.
That's fun.
Anyway, so let's talk about the design. I'm not a big fan of...
I know you don't.
Of any of the design except for... I forget his name. What's the pig's name?
Slippy?
No, the pig.
Oh,
Piggy.
Pigma. He looks like menacing.
Wolf actually looks pretty good too. He looks freaking scary as shit.
I don't like Wolf's design. Again, I think they took out... It reminds me of Lion King, the live anime. Like, they made him so realistic that it took out like the science fiction fantasy of the characters. So like I think the meme that I saw is like they compared Star Fox McCloud to that fox you see is like this.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, he looks exactly like that. I don't like that. Like, and Falco, don't even get me started on Falco. Falco doesn't feel, man, he doesn't feel like this cocky pilot. And the fact that he has his chicken legs and not his boots makes it worse.
I mean, the thing is too, they're very going on the puppet idea, the SNES, the original.
I say
designs.
I would have rather taken the puppets, the actual puppets.
But I mean, they literally look like the puppets.
I think the puppets.
Yeah,
more,
I think
They look pretty.
I think it might be
ridiculous,
kind of
anyway.
weird right now, but people are gonna grow into it, like I mentioned.
I mean, don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
yeah.
I would.
I didn't
mean,
grow into Lion King. I'll tell you that.
I don't
much.
know. It's like the Star Fox like movie. I like the animated version of how they made it in the movie, but I wouldn't want that for Star Fox.
I wouldn't want that
what,
either. I like
what you
Smash.
said. I was gonna say my prefer to be like Smash design.
Because Smash was they did make it more detailed, but they kept the actual like animation style, like the cartoony style. Like they made Star Fox and Mario Galaxy super cartoony.
Yeah, it's too
Which
much
is
for
what- which
this.
is too much for
I
me.
don't need a cell shaded Star
It
Fox.
makes sense for the movie,
It works.
which I understand for the movie,
It
but
works.
not for a game. So that's why like, I think that like we went more super realistic. It just reminds me of Lion King,
Well,
and I don't like that.
Kind of same with one of the Legend of Zeldas for the GameCube. No, GameCube.
Twilight Princess.
Yes, when they introduced the character, it looked very dark compared to his.
Twilight Princess looks amazing.
No,
I
but
think he was the most
initially,
detailed. He was super-
No,
Well,
but I like the gritty
yeah,
they did.
right.
It was
I think
dope.
it's because if you look at it, what they did is they gave us Wind Waker, which was super comic
Yep.
and very like,
and by comparison,
and then they released Twilight Princess. Like, oh, here's
Twilight was first. It was a launch title.
no Twilight
it
was
was
the final.
GameCube.
It was
was
so
for the
no,
Wii.
it was Wind Waker because they had the demo first that came out.
Twilight Princess was the last
That
game
showed
for the GameCube.
they showed like what the GameCube was
Well, they
capable of doing.
showcased it before
They
Wind
showed-
Waker, though.
Yeah,
That's my
No,
point.
no, they didn't show Twilight.
No.
No, they showed a demo that showed this is what
Right,
the
they
GameCube.
right, but they
but it
show-
wasn't. And so people were expecting that type of style for the next Legend of Zelda game. But when they announced Wind Waker, they were so confused. They're like, but why did you show us the demo that now looks more what Twilight looked in? So that's
Similar.
what happened. Yeah.
so I feel like it's a similar approach, especially.
But I don't feel like
the
Twilight
comparison.
Princess looked
it
realistic.
wasn't yet.
No, no,
It was
I'm
just
talking about
detailed.
like the first impression of the character's design.
Oh.
That's it.
But people
I
didn't
know.
have an issue with their character design. I have an issue with it. A lot of people have
No,
an issue
I
with
know
character
people
design.
did have an
You had
issue.
an issue with Twilight Princess's
No.
design? Oh.
I'm talking about Star Fox.
Oh, I was going to say, I think Twilight's considered one of the...
I really
one
like
of the
Twilight.
No,
best,
it is
best-
one of the best. Don't
No, I
get
was
me
going
wrong.
to say, like, out of fandom, I think it's one of the most beloved likes of design, I thought.
If
was
they
Twilight.
could make that design but put Ocarina of Time game, that would have been the perfect game.
I think
That
they
would
could
be
do that.
great, yeah.
I think they could do that.
That'd be good.
Lost
But,
it.
and I do feel like they want to try something a little different. I think.
I wouldn't mind a darker tone for Ocarina, because it was a lot darker than the colorfulness
Yeah.
does for it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It just reminds me of I don't like
knows?
I think that the thing that got to me was like all I could think was when I saw Falco like step out and he sees his little chicken legs. I'm like, I just kept thinking he can't up smash with that in Smash. It's just like he sucks. What is that gonna do? He's gonna come out. And go,
I did like his like head and everything, and like his.
it was like a
hair.
cockatoo. I hate it. No.
I thought it was not bad.
I think it's
thought it was
dumb.
good.
I think I'll adjust to it. I mean, we saw a couple minutes of
Yeah,
it.
just give it some time.
I think as you play, I think we'll have a better idea if we get
And
adapted
nostalgia
or we're just
stuff, yeah.
hating it all the time.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to jump too quick.
I think the funniest-
first impressions, yeah, I don't like the designs, but over time it might grow. We'll
Yeah,
just see.
I think it will.
We'll see.
I think the funniest thing
I don't
for everybody that I saw was posting was Slippy, and they're like, "Man, somebody put that DLSS 5
Yeah, I
filter
heard
on.
that
They gotta
too. It
turn
was
that
so
off."
funny.
I was like, Slippy's the only one because he's got like those baby blue eyes, and he's just like, and he just like, I was like, yeah.
I'm glad he doesn't sound like a chick.
Yeah,
I thought that was funny.
I thought
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah,
I was just like, thanks, Fox. Like, that's better.
Yeah.
We didn't get to hear Wolf's any of his voice lines, right? No,
No.
none of his Team Wolf. No.
Woof, woof.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't make him too bad.
Yeah. I'm excited for it, though. I mean, other than that, the game looks
When was the release date for that?
June 25th.
June 26th, 5th,
Something like that.
yeah.
Oh, next month?
Yep, next month.
Ooh, not too much of a wait. That's kind of cool.
Month and a half.
I'm excited. You guys all getting it physical or digital?
Let's get
I don't know. I'll probably try and get physical.
Physical. What about you, Dave?
Physical.
You know me.
Digital.
He likes to get physical.
I like to get physical.
You getting physical?
If it's a game board, might.
And then I'm double dipping.
You double dip
Yeah.
the chip
Yeah, I'm double dipping for this one.
for your Costanza. Anyway,
You should get your son some of the plushies that got announced.
Oh,
They announced all the plushies, and they look like the original.
it's actually pretty cool.
no, I
Not the original,
don't
sorry. They
like-
look like the 64 one.
Anyway, I'm just so super confused at
I know,
their
I know, I
marketing.
know.
It just doesn't make sense to me.
I know.
Anyway,
I get it.
all right, final topic. Okay, we are going to talk about a movie that we all. Well, I don't know, actually, Japan. I don't know if you saw it.
How dare you guys? I just saw that. By the time I go home, I'm like, oh.
To be fair, we did say we're going to watch it this week.
I know, it's true.
But to be fair, on your point, it was the last minute join.
It's okay. You guys can talk about it.
I won't spoil anything.
I'll spoil everything.
No, he will spoil everything. I know that. So you guys
A lot of people die, a lot of fatalities. There you go.
So anyway, we're talking about Mortal Kombat 2. And we have Japori, we have Boricua Senpai who will talk to us about it too. I think he's on mute though. Yeah, he's on mute.
Okay.
All right, what you guys thought
Mortal
about?
Kombat 2 first.
We're going to talk about Mortal Kombat 2 without spoilers because
Revenge of the Sith.
Japorion did not watch it.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm not going to do any spoilers.
It's gonna happen.
So
I know it's gonna
before
happen.
we begin, just to backtrack a little bit, if you don't remember
Previously.
what happened in Mortal Kombat, the first one that came out was in 2021. Basically, it was a story of an original character named Cole, and basically it was showing that Shang Tsung was trying to cheat, like he always does, and kill all of the champions before Mortal Kombat actually began. And so what happens is you get branded to become the champion. And so his whole idea was, I'm going to send my champions to kill those champions. And they focused on Cole and his reason or his journey from not wanting it and then finally becoming a champion for the next Mortal Kombat. It wasn't like...
It sucked.
It wasn't that good of a movie. No. I think the biggest thing that most people have said is that they felt like all of the big characters, especially Liu Kang, because this is Liu Kang's story. If you ever played Mortal Kombat,
Kind of the main character.
he was put to the side, and so people didn't like that for Cole, and people didn't like Cole for various reasons. I think he was really overhated. I
do
personally
too.
think.
I think it was overshadowed because Liu Kang was sidelined. That they're like, "Fuck this guy." You sidelined
Yeah.
Liu Kang for this guy. That's I think maybe what people. I mean, I got that impression too.
Yeah, I was like, I think he has cool. I think his power was really cool. I mean, it's
Yeah.
very Black Panther-ish idea taking, but whatever. Like he was still cool.
Yeah, I agree.
We cool.
We cool, yeah. And then the whole like Sub-Zero and Scorpion story, which I thought was really good.
That was really good.
I thought it was a
really good.
really good opening, and it was really good. I really wish that was the main focus of
It was
this.
very
of the
good.
movie.
Yeah, very very good.
But anyway, the other big complaint from the first movie was that it wasn't Mortal Kombat. This was something before.
Sure.
So to kind of help with that, they made this one, and now this one is about Mortal Kombat.
This one's
and
Mortal
the
Kombat.
actual Mortal Kombat. But the main person actually is kind of funny because
It's a toss up.
it's a toss because it in the trailers it makes it look like it's Johnny Cage, which that's not false, but it's not
accurate
necessarily accurate either. It's like it's him, and I would say it's Katana
And Liu Kang a little
and
bit
Liu
too.
Kang a little bit.
Which kind of worked.
I think what was good is like there was no true like main character. Everyone had their arcs, and
Everybody's
like,
a
the bigger
hero.
ones had their arcs.
It's a lot more lore accurate. This
Yeah,
one too.
and so like they
It's
were just
really
kind of
respectful of the game.
diving deep into that, and so you felt like, okay, these are good. Like these are good things. It's not just one person like the last movie was. So I think that they did a good job on that. I don't think that was a bad thing at all. I think they did that pretty well with everyone's arcs and completing them or getting to their high points and their low points.
I think it was also less cheesy than the first one. I think the first one. I think the thing that
I mean,
lost
we
me-
want some cheese though, right?
Yeah, but I think what lost me was when Kung Lao kills whatever her name was, and he himself says flawless victory. I was like, oh my.
Yeah, that was too
I was
much.
like,
This one, yeah.
I do gotta say, what I like about the first movies, having Kano, or whatever.
Kano.
He was hilarious.
He was great in this one.
Yeah.
Actually, he's probably one of my favorite characters in the whole show is Kano.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
I kind of want to talk about the structure of how the fighting, well, the fights themselves, but the structure of how they did Mortal Kombat. Because again, if you've never played the game, you've only ever watched the movie. First of all, the movie has completely its own lore of how you did Mortal Kombat because everyone goes to an island. This is not how that works in the movie. It is again, they're taking a lot more inspiration from the actual video game.
I was gonna say this is the second one's very lore accurate. They were pretty hardcore in the lore. Like it was very respectful actually to the material. I will give it that. It was very respectful.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think of the fights overall? And I guess since I haven't heard from you yet, Boricua Senpai, what were like some features or the way they did the fights that you liked the most? Amazing. I think he's gone. Oh, you can't hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. What was that?
Okay.
Like, just my thoughts on it?
Yeah, like overall, like what did you feel about the fights? Like compared to like the first movie, like were they better? Were they?
I like that the fights incorporated a good use of some of the mechanics, like specifically the projectiles, like Liu Kang and Kung Lao. I like that fight quite a bit. Like where they use, little power up moves when you do like the down, diagonal, forward, A or B, like if you're playing on Super Nintendo and stuff. Mm-hmm. So those are cool moments. I liked how they used the charge for Shao Kahn with the green. Obviously, when Johnny Cage picked up his kick, it just included some of the game mechanics, and obviously it's loosely based on the lore. They have like their own spin on a few things, and I'm okay with it. I think it took good creative liberties, but as you guys I think already mentioned, it's not that good of a movie. But I just like the fight scenes, and I've always been a Mortal Kombat fan.
So you're telling me, movie-wise, structure-wise, is not the strongest?
Yeah, the dialogue is like very terrible, actually, but I think they're self-aware.
I think it's
almost like what's it called, Fast and Furious way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, because like I think what my brother and I were talking about before the first movie was trying to figure out if it wants to be silly in the sense of like how Mortal Kombat is, or try to be too serious. And the first movie was fighting between itself, like. It was divided between itself in the first movie, and then this movie's like, no, we're just gonna go full steer into the Mortal Kombat-ness of it, like how the movie goes. So I think if you look at it in that way, it fits it well, like with like how the lines were worked and how like the acting goes and how a lot of it just plays into it. When you look at it in the sense of like how Mortal Kombat would be as a movie like that, it's kind of very accurate. And the thing that, what's funny for me, I originally wasn't super impressed with the film, but then I started thinking, I'm like, the reason why I was getting a little bit like, not annoyed, but like, I felt like to me for a bit was like the fights were lacking in some parts or slow. I was like, Mortal Kombat's not a fast game. It's slow, but it's cheesy. You can do a lot of cheeses in the game. So like, okay. When I remembered that, like I was like, okay, the combat is exactly how Mortal Kombat the game works, So I'm like, okay, I enjoyed it more. The more I thought about it, let myself digest it in my mind. But yeah, just I thought it was really good. I thought it was fun. Had a lot of funny moments. Had a lot of cool moves and a lot of homages to the game itself.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome. So, you're saying that it's not like an Oscar-worthy movie?
Oh, definitely not.
Why the fudge would it be Oscar-worthy?
But if you want something good to watch, I mean, you'll have a good time.
If you want to have fun,
you'll have
definitely you'll watch.
So, if you're like a fan of the
fighting movie in its right mind is generally considered Oscar-worthy.
Yeah, tell me.
Fighting movie.
Especially a video game fighting movie, but...
Oh, that's not happening.
Yeah, then why would you ask that?
But they could be.
No, they're not.
They could be.
No.
I'm saying now. It could happen.
That cannot be. If they attempted it, sure, but come on.
Def Jam fight for New York.
If the focus of a fight movie is the fights, like the fights aren't going to be impressive enough for the Oscar.
Yeah.
What about the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme?
No.
Even the Karate Kid wasn't Oscar worthy.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, there's none of that's going to be Oscar-worthy.
So if you're a big guest fan of the game, you will have a good time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
go
so.
see it, Paul. You will have it's a fun movie.
I was as a story though. I think it's just that's not really there.
We
it's
know
just,
the story of
it's
Mortal
just,
Kombat.
It's just
Let's be
fighting.
honest.
It's
Okay.
just,
Well, that's
all
the
it
whole
is.
topic of Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah, but
Fine
again,
with it.
Defeat Shao Kahn. There you
but
go.
again, like
just like
in
the
order
original,
to in
right?
order to tell an actual story, especially with the later Mortal Kombat ones, they take a lot. They take time.
Right.
Right. So if you play a Mortal Kombat 11 or 1 or 8 or it takes time, and the stories are good. They actually tell like really good stories. It just takes a lot of time. With this one, it was just like fight. Okay, we won or we lost. Okay, fight next time. Oh, we won. We
Cameos
lost. Oh,
cool
let's go.
too. The cameos of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I think that was just my biggest thing. It was cool. It was cool to see reference. I think the best reference I saw was when you see a fight, and I won't say who he's fighting, but Shao Kahn, and it does a little like pan to like where they're about to fight.
It's like
when
side
the game,
by side, like
and
side-scrolling.
it says ready fight. Like that part was cool. Like I was like, okay, that's a real
tight.
big homage to the game. Especially the way that that specific fighting area was made looked really cool. Like it was just exactly from the games.
Cool.
So again, cool nods to that. Story wise, it was just kind of meh. Again, I think my biggest thing is I wish they did put more focus on Liu Kang. Again, I still feel like Liu Kang is just
It's Liu
this
Kang.
side character right now in this.
And it's Liu Kang.
Yeah, and he has so much more stuff that he can do, and that he is, I was gonna say he's like foretold or destined to do, and they kind of go into it a little bit, but then
We kind of have a good hint of where he's going to be in the third one, I think, based on the game.
yeah, but again, if he's not the main character, I'm just gonna kind of be.
I understand.
Yeah, I'm kind of be done with it because like this Mortal Kombat is Liu Kang's story,
And it's disrespecting it a bit.
yeah, and it's just like he's just putting more to the side.
I agree.
And I'm just like, eh. So overall, like it's fun to watch first time. If you turn off your brain, you'll have fun. But again, I think there's not enough substance to be like to go into like story. If you want to know any story at all, like there's no substance. But again, people who like this movie are not going for the story.
I mean, it's already
Even though there
proven
could be.
they made for Thursday box office like a good
I did
chunk
hear
of
they
money.
make a lot of money.
And supposedly it's supposed to have the highest this weekend. I can't remember the number, but it's something
Well,
ridiculous.
it's competing against The Devil Wears Prada too. So
Daredevil.
I'm just saying that's what it's competing.
Devil Wears Prada is a good movie, bro.
is it?
I don't know. Just
I heard this.
I've seen it.
You've
It's
heard
all
it
right.
is, or did you see it?
I heard this.
I've
Okay, so you
seen
don't
it.
know.
I've
Okay.
seen it. It's all right. Not the second one. I've seen the first one.
So he doesn't know either.
He
doesn't.
I've had to watch it with the women you date. You know, they watch Star Wars. That's what the equivalent.
Watch
is.
the
You watch
women-
Star Wars. You're watching this. One.
boring
It's like,
women
all
that
right.
want to watch.
I did watch the first one.
I'm glad that
I did watch the first one.
Oh, that's what I was talking about. I didn't watch the second one.
Yeah,
I'm glad my girlfriend
I have no
doesn't,
interest.
doesn't like those ones. She likes science fiction and fantasy stuff.
There
Like,
you go.
like her favorite movie, which funny enough, like because I hadn't watched in a long time, is Ender's Game.
Oh, good movie.
I have not watched the movie.
What?
I never watched Ender's Game, the movie.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, so again,
Have a good time.
Yeah. No, go watch it. Yeah, go watch it.
Don't take Denma.
Oh, yeah,
no.
100%
No, don't take them.
There's some. There's some.
I mean, I know, like,
Fatality.
There's
my
gore.
question is, how's my boy Johnny Cage?
Great.
He exactly what Johnny Cage
I
would be.
went in there not liking him because he's depicted in the trailer, and after watching him, it was great.
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah, because I do like the actor.
I-
Oh,
pleasantly
man, it
surprised.
grows on you so quick.
The
and
actor
then,
is
and then
amazing.
everything else you
I-
get from the film, like with how he involves himself.
You know who I wanted
funny.
more of, though? Sonya Blade. We did not get enough of her.
Oh, yeah.
I think my biggest thing is
She looked good.
is him being the focus on the trailer. I feel like he didn't get enough screen time, and so again, a lot of stuff feels really unearned.
Yeah.
What happened with Johnny Cage? Again, I understand that that's the whole point. I think what happens with this movie is that they're just trying to cover so much or give people certain storylines, and it just gets spread too thin. That when they did this trailer, I think it would have been better if they didn't make Johnny Cage the focus of the trailer, because that way, like, I mean, still he's still underdeveloped in my opinion, but you're not expecting him to be in more of the movie.
Well, I guess they have to because it's a big name. I think that's the reason.
Yeah, I would say he's
why they have to address
a
it.
big name.
I still don't think they should have had him as it. But again, who am I? I'm no director.
Yeah, you aren't.
Anyway, scores. What would you give the score? I'll start with Boricua Senpai since he started.
Overall, as a movie, I'd say probably a 6, but I enjoyed it because, again, I like Mortal Kombat and I like the fight scenes, but probably 6 out of 10.
Okay. I can go next. I rated a little bit higher. I'd give it a 7. 7 out of 10. I'd watch it again. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it went up for me because, like I'm saying, I took them in to digest, so it's 7.5, somewhere right there. It's good. I like I said, when I started thinking about it, how like the gameplay is an actual game, I started enjoying it more when I started like replaying it in my head. So I'm like, yeah, 7.5. It's good. I liked it a lot.
I don't have a score yet because I slept through a lot of the beginning.
You really?
I was so tired, so I don't want to accurately give it a like. So I'm unopinionated on that. I wasn't tired because of like the movie is boring. I was legitimately tired. So I loved what I saw.
You're fine. Okay,
I saw
that's fine.
about a good 3/4 of the film, but I didn't get to see the full of it. I mean, if I just base it off of what I saw, maybe a 7. But I'm gonna go watch it again.
Yeah.
When did you
Become more coherent?
Was
you
it
mean?
was it when they actually started the tournament?
Okay, hold on. You're probably gonna laugh because I'm gonna embarrass to tell you. Probably. I remember. Okay, the intro. Let's see. I'm not gonna go full detail without spoiling. So the intro, you get the
Get the backstory.
You get the backstory. You see Johnny Cage doing some of his action stuff.
Yeah.
You find about the immortality thing. And then people start dying, and then it goes to the fights and ends.
What the fudge? You wasted like half the movie.
Oh.
Okay, so we can watch the.
I'll go with you. How about that?
What?
Invite me and I'll go with you. I don't remember the rest.
This is a freaking Endgame thing all over again.
Paul, can I go with you to see it?
Maybe you could.
Wait, was it Endgame that you fell asleep to? What movie was it?
Was it Endgame?
I thought it was Endgame.
Yeah, it
Might
was
have been
Endgame.
Endgame.
Okay, this is a whole Endgame thing again. Okay, go watch it again.
Okay.
Then give us a score. Freaking
All
A,
right.
man.
David's like, that's all half of the movie. There you go. Sorry.
Hey, that's okay.
Host,
It's
did you
whatever.
see me sleeping?
He's probably sleeping.
Is he muted again?
He shouldn't
Sorry,
be.
muted. What was your question, Mike? Miles?
Did you notice me sleeping?
I don't. You were actually talking through most parts of the movie. I don't think there was a way you were asleep. To be honest.
Wait. Were you not
'Cause you
paying
kept
attention to
making
this whole
comments throughout the movie,
conversation?
and I kept answering you. So
Wait, did you not pay attention to the conversation we just had about
yeah,
what I
you said
remembered?
you fell asleep, but I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me because you were talking to me throughout the movie.
Watch. He was sleep talking. He's just like,
No,
did
so
you see that?
host, did you hear the parts that I remember?
No, I don't remember what part. Or I didn't hear what parts you.
Yeah,
remembered.
that's the point. I remember the intro of the backstory, and then I remember Johnny Cage doing his movie scene, and then I remember the immortality thing, and then after that, I just remember a lot of fighting and dying. That's all I remember the entire movie.
Sure, but I'm just saying you actually were talking to me throughout the
No,
movie.
I get
so,
that,
like,
but
about
based
the
on what I
movie-
just said, did I not just miss half the movie?
Well, yes. If
Fuck.
that's what you remember, then yes,
That's
you
all
missed
I
half the
had.
movie.
I did fall asleep quite a few times.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
You know what I will say though.
I'm sorry.
Before we end this, I really wish. Okay, so this is the first movie. They kind of played the motif of the original Mortal Kombat theme song,
Oh yeah.
but it was like in an orchestra string kind of version. It wasn't all of it. It was just like a dun 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 dun, and then you hear the actual techno version at the very end. And I was like,
They should have
man, I
went with
really
that.
wish you should have gone like
Just go with it.
go with the final fight and just put that in there.
full. Yeah.
Like people would have cheered. I know they would have cheered for that shit.
I agree.
I would have been like, final fight, like, and they hear the doom, 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 doom. I was like, oh, let's do it.
And honestly, the first film holds up so well. I can still watch it to this day. It's just as good as I remember it. I've watched it recently. It still holds up.
Oh, the
great.
90s one?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
holds
90s
up
was
so
great.
good, dude.
So-
So,
super
okay,
cheesy,
now my
but
question.
super
so
cheesy.
good.
My question is
And that was
this:
the best Liu Kang.
so between the '90s one and this new one, which one is better?
The 90s.
Okay.
Holy shit, way good. That movie holds up
Not
so
a
good.
question, Paul, or not a valid question. 90s is just too good.
All right.
I
And
guess-
actually have a story structure.
Yeah.
All right.
That had a
Even the
structure.
acting was better in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't like the 90s ones?
No, I do. It was better than.
And that Shao Kahn actor will never be replaced. Holy shit.
Rest in peace, man.
He was so good.
I only seen that.
Which
movie.
one? This one or the old?
No, the
The
old
old-
Shao
no,
Kahn, man.
Shang
Shang
Tsung.
Tsung, I mean. Holy shit, he was good.
Oh, Shang Kong, yeah.
Oh my god, he was so
Yeah.
good.
Shao Kahn in Annihilation sucked.
No,
dude.
no, not
He
no.
sucked.
Annihilation was garbage, but the first Mortal Kombat was so grounded. It was so good.
Your soul is mine.
Soul is mine.
Flawless victory.
I'll still never
Cheese-
forget the reptile techno music. That was so good. Dun, 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 dun. That was so good. Ugh,
I
good
just
movie.
I did watch Annihilation a while back,
I'm sorry.
and I was like, yeah, this movie sucked balls.
Yes, it did.
Mother, you're alive, and you will die. I was like,
They,
oh
they
shit.
killed freaking Johnny Cage. That was bullshit.
But the funny thing, you hear that, and he gets killed.
Yeah, it's so stupid, man.
It was so funny, and he gets his power just right there in the beginning, and then boom, he's dead.
Yep.
Oh, good times. Alrighty, boys. That is it for tonight. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Remember, you can always you'll watch this on YouTube, and if you want to listen to it, you can also listen the same day on all of your podcast platforms, whether that's Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Podomatic, Spotify, wherever you listen to your podcast. Remember to follow us on all the social media accounts at Tuna Podcast, capital C, capital N, capital P, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks for watching, guys. We will see you next time. This is David the Smash Fan.
Mister.
Miles, your tech guy.
Important.
And what do you want, Senpai?
It's Chibi No Podcast. I hate you.